do the rest. Greetings once more, as we return to the show. The Crimson Queen continues. Well now. Our group has found themselves within the hallowed halls of the Grand Bank of Abadar, within the city of Korvosa. A religious institution, and of course, an economic one. The threat of plague, of disease across the city seems to spread. Evidence seems to shine greater and greater. So, what will our group do to deal with this? How will they become involved? Are they already too involved? Well. We're just going to have to join me and find out. Alright, everybody, welcome to the Crimson Queen. Hello, everybody. Hi. We do have missing 2 people, and we have a special person who's technically a guest today who's going to be replacing Cell. So, I don't know if we talked about it much. Cell has a change of schedule, won't be able to join us after next week. So, Lightning has been kind enough to join us in the adventure. So, But we'll have them introduce their character when they show up, which they should be very quickly here in the adventure. And once, Cell goes, we'll, properly give you a spot on the overlay. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah. So, and then Lynn's also just couldn't join us today, so, we're at 4, but that's fine. There was a period of time we were possibly going to have extra people. And then I really would have had to mess with the cameras. Maybe next week I'm going to have to. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I haven't unmuted you. God damn it.
Thank God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank God.
I'm like
So I literally just turned on the stream audio to see if I heard us, and I heard
Oh God.
I
was still
heard echoes.
I was still doing an introduction, so it's fine.
Oh no, I just turned it on temporarily to double check Khandes.
Yeah, no.
Because he makes those mistakes sometimes.
Oh, I did that mistake plenty of times. I do too many mistakes.
I was giving you more credit.
Don't.
I've seen this man try to use OBS.
You're welcome.
Hey, I was there in the early days, man.
Those were
the grand
days.
tricks.
I remember watching some of those super early ones. Like, wow.
Those were days. It has been almost 8 years now. We're working on the 8th year.
I started watching your content when you started Legacies of Kain.
Dang. At least it was much better then. Yeah. But yes, so, regardless if you missed last week, though, the group delivered a would-be assassin to safety, since, according to morality and what evidence that they have seen, it seems as though she's honestly a patsy, more than anything. Or, even if, again, there's so much lack of evidence, you don't know what's going on. At least someone was just like, just kill her off, call it a day, we'll be fine. But now she's safely outside the city. Upon returning to the city, you assisted a man who, Momo's character, Vona, had helped out earlier with his very sick niece. And, basically, you discovered that there was a cleric there who works for Abadar, and he follows the tenets of Abadar, which means he can help out in any way that doesn't require him actually casting spells which cost money. So he was trying his best.
What good faith.
Yeah, but also, he was annoyed about that, which is the weirdest thing. It's like, why would you join the church that can't do nice things without and then want to do
backstory stuff, you know.
I know. We'll find out, but I'm just saying,
I mean,
like, that's our point right now is, why?
Maybe over time he's seen the suffering it causes, and he's like,
We don't know what level that man
sucks.
is.
I know a much better goddess you can follow.
Is
Just
it
saying.
Pharasma?
No. It's this.
It's Bob
the
the Baker.
Sunlight one.
No,
I
it's
think
Bob
it's
the Baker. He should
Ball.
totally.
Oh, it's Ball.
Demon
Yeah,
of Destruction. Oh wait, sorry,
It's
not
Atsu,
that.
Clearly. Actually, no. What's the other one? I'm gonna make a joke.
No, it's
He's-
Jeff the
he's-
God
he's
of
in-
Baked Goods.
He's in fact
Jeff
5th
the-
level.
No,
Mongoose.
Jeff is a mongoose.
No, Jeff is the God of Baked Goods.
Here it is. I knew I had the tab open somewhere still.
Ah,
Oh yeah, you don't close tabs.
No, I don't, unless they're YouTube tabs.
Anyway, so you've arrived at the church. Meet with Khandes
Also-
and
high five, fellow tabaholics.
oh god, yeah. Khandes and Ada are not there right now, so it's really just Avona
Me.
and of course your new associate.
Yeah.
Where
what
did
is-
they make it through? I forget. Did they make it through the crowd?
Yes, they panicked the crowd.
Okay,
I made the crowd
Okay.
flee in terror.
got it.
You
There's,
didn't do
Ashani.
Bloody Hands.
That was the second plan if that didn't work, was to burn them to death.
Purify the plague.
Yeah, hey, that'll cure it, you know? Fire cleanses all.
You just have to
Technically
fire
speaking.
everyone who has the plague.
Yeah, you know, they're gonna die anyways.
So, you found yourself inside the halls. Eventually, though, Khandes and Ada will join you, but for now, the three of you are led by Ishani into the building proper. Of course, as you enter, you can tell that the priests and patrons are, you know, keeping an eye out on each other, and certainly you with suspicion. There's also a lot of silence, so the footfalls just echo of people walking around. You can tell the atmosphere in here is tense.
But yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is a hollowed place. That
technically-
matters for me.
Yes, definitely.
Where did I put that? I think I just
It
did a
is.
minus
It is
one
both.
to-
It is both a church and a bank.
Let's have to check what I have -1s to.
I was gonna say, are you on fire?
No, I just get -1s to some stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's just spell DC, but I want to make sure it's not to like any skill checks. What am I? Yeah, okay, it's just caster level checks. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like you get -1 to these skills.
Ashani will inform you. He'll be like, "Please follow me. There's a place that we
I
can
will-
speak."
I will follow.
Along the way, he will run into another associate at the temple and just chat with them for a second, and have them run off, seemingly to take a message to someone. After that, he will lead you into the western area of it and to a meeting room, where he will offer you seats to relax.
Okay, I'll
Please.
take a seat.
Take a seat. I have sent a message to the head of the church as of now. I will be forefront forthwith with some information. Our most notable arbiter has gone missing as of late. It was before any of this happened, but nonetheless, it has caused some uproar in the church. And if I'm going to discuss what I'm going to discuss today, you should know about that at very least.
Oh, no.
Her current replacement, Darb Tuttle, has been doing a very good job, but it's still very difficult. I've messaged Darb that I returned and that I would wish to speak with him, but I've also messaged a friend of mine. I hope they would meet here soon. So, you saw the crowd outside, yes?
Yes.
The symptoms were the same.
Indeed.
When I first came upon the Soldado family a few days ago, I had hoped that this was something isolated, something small. But the fear was in the back of my mind that there was something more dire brewing.
Well, I'm sure my companions will be as willing as I am to lend my hand in trying to help. I am an expert in magic, not disease, however.
You've seen how the church is acting, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The morning after my first visit to Soldado House, I learned that 3 of my brothers had awoken with similar symptoms, had been healed. I spoke to them. Aside from their normal dealings and duties at the temple, I do not know how they encountered someone who was infected. I could not discover it, and they'd been long since healed. Quickly. More of my fellow priests, acolytes, guards, vault keepers had symptoms. All taken care of. It seems to have come across these hallowed halls, even. And then, those crowds began. It's frightening.
Was this before or after the rumors of the ship?
It's hard to tell. It has been a few days now. Whatever happened with that, what you spoke of, was within perhaps time that someone could have encountered something somewhere. For all we know, there's someone that is a carrier. As unusual as that can be, there could be an individual who would show no to little symptoms and then spread it rapidly. There could be some other vector, something related to the ship. Rats, a bird, insects. There's too many questions.
So learned that it is through contact, and he did share that information, so.
But yes,
I'm
something
just saying,
that could, something that could carry it and bring it.
Well, it's definitely something we should look into. We need to figure out where to start.
That is why I've asked you here now. With this new disease, it's being called the Blood Veil. An apt name, I suppose. Well, we've seen that most of our patients are coming from North Point or Old Korvosa. Of course, the lower classes, the disease spreads faster. We've healed what we can, but we don't have the resources here. I'd previously spoken to, well, many in the higher-ups, and especially Tuttle, High Priest. We feel it necessary to begin to reorganize things, to stem the infection as much as we can, to get the entire city involved, and all the organized faiths. My friend who I called upon is a representative of the Church of Sarenrae. A very easy one for us to get contact with. But we've reached out to the Church of Pharasma and even the Church of Asmodeus to face this attack. Even the lesser religions could hopefully be called upon for the few men and women they have able-bodied for these things.
I see. As a wise decision, I had previously alerted the Church of Pharasma to the existence of this disease.
That's excellent. I know that Sorry, his title's Archbanker. I keep forgetting that.
Archbanker, because it's a money faith.
Yeah. Archbanker Tuttle has sent out men to many of these faiths. In order to, of course, negotiate.
Just the faith with the money pope, or is that a different one?
That's a different one.
Okay.
They don't have a money pope here. That other one is even more of a money faith.
Isn't it a money town that has a money pope?
Yeah, it's like a big. I think,
Druma.
I think they don't have a god. They just worship money.
They do just literally worship money. They don't even have a god. This one, it's just a god that's like, business is good. And they're like, thanks, God. Thanks, Abadar.
Okay.
But this will not be enough. Originally, I'd asked my friend here to assist me and join me in what I was going to do next. But meeting you is a very apt thing. The Korvosan guards, and of course the Queen's new agents, the Grey Maidens, must at very least be informed of this, if not organized with us too. The more influence and help we can have, the more we can get things under control. I'd feared a priest walking alone in the streets would be dangerous. Hence why I asked my friend to join me. They're a little bit more experienced in things like that. But you lot, I have heard the stories. You know the Field Marshal, Cressida Croft, yes?
We've worked for her, yes.
Then perhaps it would be good for an introduction. There's a knock at the door. Entering into the room is... Lightning, give a description. You're entering in.
Oh, jeez. I am the worst at introductions and characters.
That's fine.
It's a very tall woman with long blonde hair. She's wearing kind of like a white robe. It probably has symbols on it and stuff. I can't remember exactly how they describe it. It's like red and gold. It's usually pretty fancy. I don't know what else to describe.
Okay. Fair enough. I guess you would
Does
then...
the character look old or young?
They
or,
are young looking.
What
Yeah.
color is their hair?
Blonde.
How-
I said that.
Oh,
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Very tall. She's
How do they
slightly
style
over
their
6
hair?
feet.
Oh,
it's just
tall
smooth
woman.
and back, just like
Okay, just-
neat and
Just
kept.
worn down.
Yeah.
I guess then you would see a very dark
And
skinned...
you're an elf, right? You said?
Are you...
I don't look like an elf.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess your character would see a darker skinned woman with red hair, a very nice sort of fancy dress, and a black sun hat.
Also insert whatever description of Lucia and Tavel are. They're
The
totally there
protagonist
too.
Baldur's Gate 3.
That's just all the appearances then.
Uh-huh.
Are they not like a weird gnome with black and like hot pink hair
No,
with
no.
lipstick on?
Mm-hmm.
No,
They're-
they're Githyank.
Oh.
There's a half elf and a very
human looking half-orc.
a very human passing half-orc. Like, it takes you, like, when you look closely and get close to them, you notice some things, but it's sort of like,
Slightly rounder face, little bit of a jet out jaw.
yeah.
Are Pathfinder elves thin?
Yes.
They tend to
They're kind of alien looking.
Yeah, I'm
They
not
are
that. I
totally
look human than
aliens.
elven.
They also
Yeah.
are from space.
They are
Well,
from
we're
space.
ignoring that part.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the official art of an elf is like really weird looking.
Like
God.
thin, black eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I look more
But super
human
long
than elf,
going-
definitely. I'm gonna look that up now.
Also, what's her face? The iconic rogue is
With
a
all
little
the fucking
different
daggers.
too. Yeah, she's also like a because they alter because of like emotional states, and she's like a Forsaken or something. It's
Yeah.
weird.
They're
uh,
angular.
They're very
They're
angular. Yeah.
They are very angular and thin.
I definitely have more of a wider human-like body.
Okay. Sardis. Thank you for coming to my summons. I
nod.
He will introduce you to this is Avona, Lucia, and Tavel. They are people I met when I encountered a person suffering from the disease I mentioned, the one that seemingly is coming across the city. They assisted me.
They have like hyper ears.
Yeah.
There's also some of them that have like solid eyes and others don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird, though.
Yeah. Look, Pathfinder goes hard on a lot of fantasy tropes.
That's why I'm like, if you're an elf, then I'm assuming it'd be visible. But...
No, I look way more human than elven.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I too look human.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we are all humans here.
I'm not.
I think one of you.
That follows
Actually, no. There's a lot of human blood going around, but there's only between 4 of you have human blood theoretically. Actually, I don't know if your character does or not. That's up to you on that one.
Probably not, actually.
Okay, I didn't know. You know.
After the current party is
I mean, we
human
can
here.
inject some human blood into you.
Well,
I prefer not
you
to.
shouldn't.
That sounds a little too creepy. Anyway.
You should stay away from my blood. It's not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a pleasure.
I don't know. Does it have spells?
I was just telling them of my plan. With the Archbanker taking care of attempting to contact many of the other faiths, my contact with you was paramount to making deals with the Church of Serenray to organize us. Of course, our 2 faiths easily work together. Others, like Phrasmites and the Asmodeans, might be a little more difficult. But on the other
Not
end...
too far off of our normal duties.
True. But they are this lot, and 2 of their other friends who were checking something out related to the disease. Well, they are friends with or associates, I should say, with the Field Marshal of the Korvosan Guard. If we can get the Guard on board with us, and even to meet with the Grey Maidens, we might be able to organize a military force to be working with us, or to keep things in check. I don't think any of us are calling for a full quarantine, but
Good.
martial law might be required. It was implemented to a degree during the riots of recent time. Could easily be replaced. Reinstated. Thank you.
When it rains, it pours. Horrible imp blood.
Indeed.
And pseudo dragon blood.
Yes, the other one. I couldn't remember what the other one was.
They're called house drakes here, thank you very much.
It's true. They're not pseudo dragons.
Yeah, it's basically the
They
same
are,
thing with a
but-
different name. It is just basically the same thing, though.
The question is, can either of them carry the disease?
Let's
You
hope not.
don't know. All you know is humanoids can so far.
Unless you're like then apparently some people have 5% immunity chance.
Varisian people with Varisian blood. But that
Lucky
also,
bastards.
you probably actually don't know that right now. I just had to ask the players, like,
Yeah.
do you have Varisian blood in you? Because it actually can come up.
I do not.
I do, but I rolled a 6 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. Which was
I
kind of
feel
interesting.
like the GM should give it to you.
Nah, that's not how percentile works.
If it was required, I can exchange properly some payment for this errand.
If that's to me, that is not necessary.
I don't believe I would need payment, personally. Not for something like this.
Thank you, then. Well, I do have some information that I've been able to gather about the disease on my time off, but after this task, I may call upon you to assist us in looking into it. Your group, having worked with the Guard, is into things such as investigations. Yes?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You've gone into some forms of investigations, having worked with the Guards.
Yes. We have worked with the Guards on several investigations.
Two of us are investigating at the moment.
It would be very important to look into the source of this. Where, perhaps if someone got off the boat, or something was gotten off the boat, it occurred. Track things.
I agree.
Once we return, I can provide what little information I have on that. It might be able to assist you. Part of me would like to accompany you. But unfortunately, with my duties here, and with the organizing factor of the church, I do not know if I can get a step away. My old friend. My inspiration. Though I did not choose the path of ceremony when we first met, and Abadar more called out to me. It was your assistance when everything was lost in my life that led me to become a follower of faith. I know that you are busy with your own tasks within the church, but perhaps with this disease being rampant, even with this group here looking into it, exposure might be dangerous. With them working for us, I would like someone with the abilities to perhaps cure them, to be with them. Would you take up that task? Or know of someone that could, if you cannot?
I can happily help. It was bound to come to us sooner or later.
That's when Mining's character says, I could find someone, and then he never says
There's this other character I made. They're a fighter.
Unlocks the weirdest gnome you've ever seen.
A gnome wielding a greatsword with one hand with that penalties.
Why do I feel like this is like trauma from a different game or something?
No.
Trauma from the Guardian Lightning Maiden, our Baldur's Gate game.
Well, that too. But also, we had talked before. It was like, I'm pretty sure you can use larger weapons, and I went on a exploration
it's just
thing.
a
Like,
pain
yes,
in the ass.
here's all the things you need.
Spoilers, it's a lot of things.
It's mostly only 2 archetypes and like 1 feat.
And also, like, or being a Titan Mauler barbarian and actually like using like the eroded version of it that people like discuss because they're like, the words don't make sense and it doesn't make sense mechanically the way they built it.
There's a fighter version of that as well.
Yeah. I really do like how the actual like official version of Titan Mauler is just like, this doesn't actually do what they say it does because it's worded terribly.
I get up and I extend my hand towards the cleric, our new friend here.
Are we sure we should touch?
I'm sure it is fine.
Alright, I'll extend my hand and shake it.
Also, I assume you had some kind of glove on.
I do have some type of doctor's outfit on.
I also have some type of glove. Less a doctor glove, more a fancy glove.
I will go communicate with some of the others. Perhaps you can all wait here until you're looking towards the Ivona and your 2 friends who are technically here but not here. Your other friends
Souls are not within their bodies currently.
They're in a coma.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's normal for Tavel.
Oh, Tavel fell asleep.
Tavel's in a chair asleep. Tavel needs inspiration. Tavel lost their, like, lot in life and are just like, man, I don't know what to do anymore. I guess I'll help out.
Tavel had an idea and then solved all their backstory problems in 2 sessions.
I thought that was Joe.
I think it was everyone.
Joe got a better life and then lost his job immediately.
Yes.
Anyway, he will wander off for just a little bit, and then we'll arrive back with Ada and Khandes, who, I mean, like...
One's a large lizard creature.
Yeah.
I'm a very
Dragon.
large human-looking creature with claws.
I mean, you do have the traditional Shawanti tattoos.
You
They're
two
both...
very
Yes.
much stand out.
Yeah.
You have interesting
I'm
company.
I'm
We met
6'8".
under interesting circumstances.
You are 2 feet 7 inches taller than I am.
How tall is your character?
I am 6'1".
Damn, you're taller than me. I'm 5'4".
Yeah, I'm
I'm
only
6'5".
6'8".
Yeah, that's funny because I picked 6'5", so I'm like, I'll be really tall. Khandes with 6'8". I'm just like, I thought I'd be the tallest one, but okay.
I heard that backwards. I thought you said you were 8 feet. I'm like,
No,
holy crap!
No, I am only when I rage.
Oh, okay.
Only when
I was
angry.
like, oh Jesus, you're 2 feet taller than I am. and I'm already huge.
Give us some time. When I learn permanency, I can make that a reality.
No. When I rage, I do enlarge. I do basically cast enlarge person on myself.
Whew.
We met under interesting circumstances.
And you work for the guard.
On occasion.
Well, I'm at your disposal.
I will come
I'm,
on this journey at
priestess.
very least.
Oh, we did work for guard. They don't want us anymore.
Well, no, the guard was reorganized.
Yes.
That's
I was
why
thinking,
Purple's no
can
longer
someone
with us.
shrink me and put me inside people? I'll battle plague that way.
That's not how that works.
I don't think anybody can make people that small with any kind of magic I've ever heard about.
I kind of like look to the 2 sources of positive energy that can now kill me.
What?
I do ask one thing. Please do mind the use of positive energy around me. I'm a little adverse to it.
Interesting. I've never heard of a person like that.
It's an unfortunate affliction that I've had all my life.
Is there some kind of check or roll that I can learn from this?
Probably.
I can allow a more difficult religion or a local. I guess either would work.
I have religion.
You could try the religion. You might know.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't heard of it. I'm just gonna roll a d20 for this man that's with you, because he might know something. Who knows? Let's find out. He doesn't.
We're
like-
both idiots. Be like,
Both
oh, that's interesting.
dumbass.
I shall-
We haven't heard of that.
Strange.
shall try not to.
Have you looked into your affliction to see if it could be cured or something?
Unfortunately, I believe I am stuck with it.
Well, we'll be careful. I'll make sure to be careful then, for sure. If we get into any kind of situations. All right. And then you can escort, of course, your 2 new friends, one of which will be hanging out with you, to, once again, Citadel God Volshenik. Volshenik.
Yeah.
I butcher this.
Sure. That's how you say it.
Bolshevik.
Vushniak. Thank you.
Where is this, the Abadar place located? Roughly, is it in North Point? Or to
Let
be in the Heights?
me look exactly where it is. Korvosa, Grand Bank. Where are you, Grand Bank of Abadar and
It would be
Korvosa?
nice to kind of know where this place
P3.
is.
It's in the middle of Northgate. It's right in
North?
the middle of like North. It's right in the middle of North Point.
Okay.
Near North
Literally
Gate.
right in the middle. Yeah, it's slightly closer to Northgate, but middle. It's middle up and down. It's middle vertically and.
It's the the main road towards the bridge that intersects with the main road that goes south, like straight south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I only
North
have the
Point,
nod.
for
I have the
Bucky, that
non-detailed
means,
map that I'm looking at, so I don't have locations.
Yeah.
And apparently, Sanctuary of Shellen is not that far away from it. It's like 3 blocks away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3,
Old
4 blocks.
serenade.
5? It's hard to tell.
Meh.
So those 2
Close
temples in
enough.
North Point, they'll be fine. They won't be fine.
They'll totally be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it at all.
Don't
It's
worry about
all
To talk with our
fine.
good ex-employer friend. Which
Yes.
this will definitely not be awkward at all.
It probably won't. You know, it's she was on good terms with you.
Yeah,
Totally.
we haven't committed any crimes presently.
Exactly. So yes, you're heading from Northgate down to, of course, the Citadel. It's not a difficult track. And in fact, actually, it isn't a difficult journey. As much as it seemed that your new associate, Shawnee, was kind of paranoid of, worry. Oh, I'm a cleric. People are getting sick. They might, mob me to try to get help. It does seem that the city is conducting life as normal. But certainly there does seem to be a
people
lot
come
of...
out and mob him.
No. There does seem to be a lot more, like, quiet conversation, whispers, chatter
Gossip.
in amongst the daily business. Gossip, basically, going on. But you will manage to arrive at Citadel, the Citadel, then, finally. I was going to say it, but I'm going to
What?
butcher it.
The Citadel of Citadels.
Citadel
Volsh-
Volshinik.
Volshinek, thank you.
Citadel bag.
I will maybe learn it one day. I'm very bad with pronouncing anything. I say this everything I ever do. I am so bad at it.
I love you trying, though. It makes me happy.
I can't believe we're going to the Citadel to meet the Brotherhood of Steel.
Damn it! Damn you, Brotherhood of Steel. Anyway,
At least they're not the Steel Watchers.
certainly,
No.
because you kind of left with a pretty good relationship, the guards at the entrance will kind of greet you. Hello again. Good to see you. Is there something we can help you with?
We need to speak with, oh god, what was her name?
Presidia Croft.
Cassandra? No,
Well,
Presidia.
Cressidia. We just
She might have a chance, but currently she's basically helping out with the Queen's physicians. They're in the courtyard. If you want to check it out, if you would at least if not interrupt them, you might have a chance to speak with her.
Thank you.
So, moving into the Citadel proper, there's the echoing of spoken but unintelligible words that sort of resound throughout the entire area. You will notice that there is a gathering of a dozen red and silver armored guards that stand in assembly upon a pitted stone mustering ground here.
Are they Grey Maidens?
Yes.
Okay, you said red and silver, and I was just like,
I
just
mean,
wanted to double
yes.
check.
Muttering in hushed, somber tones. Before them, atop a weathered wooden platform, paces Field Marshal Cross. As she kind of looks towards the crowd of her guards. There are also 3 what looks to be grizzled veterans of the Korvosan Guard next to her, and an ominous-looking group that seem to be over with them. The group in general has the following outfit, which it was very hard to find one, and I had to go with what was on the cover of one of the old books. So it's not great artwork, but you know, there you go. That's what it means.
It's a cartoon plague doctor.
But
Oh,
that was
hell
on
yeah.
that was on the top of the book. That's the only picture of the Queen's physicians I could find. So enjoy
My
cartoon plague
doctor's
doctor.
outfit is much better than that.
He needs a pair of gloves.
Nah.
He might have gloves on. He's got like brown gloves. or
Yeah,
something.
it does look like he has gloves on. Those don't.
That might have been his skin color.
They've got cowled robes of oily-looking leather, supple gloves, wide black hats.
Supple
gloves.
Some wear grip-heavy canes, others dark satchels. Each of them wears a dark-goggled mask tapering to a pointed beak. And among them stands 2 others. The first is a middle-aged gentleman. Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, you could have just gotten any image of a plague doctor.
I really could have. It's a plague doctor, but I was trying to look up. I was trying to look up something relatively official, relatively. But yes, the first is a middle-aged gentleman in a simple black overcoat with streaks of white gracing the sides of his hair. He watches the guards gather in a soft, concerned expression, his hands tightly clasping a heavy-looking doctor case. I have an image of this man, too. Let me show that one off.
Another plague doctor.
No, he isn't an outfit. There you go.
Okay.
So
anyway.
fancy.
What a fancy
The second figure is indeed a posing one. It's one of the Grey Maidens, clad in her plate mail and crimson plume. I have a picture of her, too, but she technically currently doesn't have her helmet off, but you have chances later on to meet her with her helmet off, so I just took the helmet off picture. And there you go. And let me switch the image here for that.
Ooh, she got either weird makeup or scars.
She's got scars! She's been through some shit.
Someone tried to cut her eyes out, it looks like.
That's what it kind of looks like. I haven't looked deeper into her story. That actually might have happened.
Looks self-inflicted.
Just,
Tried to look cooler,
She's very hardcore.
Yeah. The Field Marser then kind of, as the guards that are kind of around, out in front, have kind of gathered together and kind of addresses them. All right, men. You will escort Dr. Dowlis and his physicians in the royal duties, whenever they might take them. Furthermore, you are considered orders from any of the Queen's Grey Maidens as to be binding as those as a superior officer in the Korvosan Guard. You are the Korvosan Guard. You will not balk. These are dire times, and the city needs these healers. The city needs you. Patrol leaders, you have your assignment. Dismissed. So the guards begin to kind of break into groups, going to various duties. Others kind of loiter for a few moments, kind of like... You can overhear some complaints about it. And before they kind of move off. For a moment, the Grey Maiden, the lady, who's actually pretty tall and imposing figure too. She addresses Cressida Croft, Commander Croft, for a moment before moving off with the other Grey Maidens. And then Croft and the veteran soldiers that are with her will head for the head citadel with Dr. Davalis and the physicians. They're beginning to move off that way.
Okay.
I guess we would move in their direction.
Yeah, kind of go in their direction.
They'll move into the keep, and a little after that, one of her aides that you've met before, sending messages, will come to you, and she'll be like, Commander Croft saw you, and she would like to speak with you.
Well, either way.
Good. We want to speak with her.
Okay.
Or we can actually... We know the way, unless you want to lead us.
He'll lead you there. It's his job. He does this every time. I gotta be honest. He's probably the guy that leads you in every time, regardless. So you've met him plenty of times. Like, hey, how's it going? I don't know his name. You probably do. That's the kind of thing. He's Korvosan Guard. He's like Simmons, the Korvosan Guard. I gave him a name now. Congratulations.
I was about to call him
Billy Bo Bob.
Mm-hmm. No, Simmons. Sorry.
Jeff.
No, that's the god of baked goods.
Steve.
He looks like he wants to fight Leon S. Kennedy, but that's besides the point.
Excuse me?
I just remembered
Right.
the Resident Evil 6 villain with
no.
Simmons.
You don't talk about that fucking thing.
You're welcome.
Man's not gonna turn into a flesh T-Rex.
Or a giant fly.
Super flat.
As soon as you kind of are escorted into the office, certainly it is a lot busier in her office than most of the time, with her senior guards there and the doctor and his associates. She kind of goes, "Greetings, hello, good to see you again. Please."
Oh, so is the Cordatra and Rainier both in the office as well?
Cordacia is not. The Grey
Oh,
Maidens
just Rainier.
did not come in.
The Grey Maidens left. Okay, they told orders and then left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can never get his full name. Rainier Davalis, Dr. Davalis, is here, though. Please, allow me to introduce to you Dr. Davalis, leader of the Queen's Physicians.
Kind of extend, well, kind of like
Greetings.
give a little bow.
I'll give a nod to him.
I hope that this times finds you well. I understand there's some concern about what is going on, but certainly here. I am here to make sure that everything is kept well in the city. Our plan is sensible, and as long as the Field Marshal keeps to it, we shall see everything well maintained. In fact, allow me to show with you something that will be announced publicly. An announcement. I have a copy of it, if you wish to see it, for information.
I would like to see it.
He's going to hand you off, and I'm going to... I didn't put this in chat, unfortunately, which I should have. But let me show this to you people. There you go. And we're gonna get a replace.
Ooh, that is some small font.
You can click. It doesn't.
It is.
I'll
If you
read it.
click
I'll read it off in a second here. Let me just replace an image for a second for people, because I forgot to do this for chat, so they can at least have it. Oh, that's so big then when I just zoomed it. There we go. Better. Alright, anyway. Here you go, chat. You can sort of see it for those of you watching, but I'll read it off here. By decree of Her Royal Majesty, the Radiant Queen Ilosa, all citizens and members of the Korvosan Guard to aid and admit the newly established Queen's physicians in this time of urgency. The royal agents will extend healing to all those who are ill and organize defenses against the spreading affliction known as the Blood Veil. They are to be allowed access to any home or building they deem necessary in the course of their duties. All those suffering the disease or disorder are to submit themselves to the physicians for treatment. To aid in the duties of the Queen's physicians, know that the Order of the Grey Maidens shall also provide military support as needed. The Maidens answer directly to the Crimson Throne, and will be called upon as necessary to augment and strengthen the peace where the city guards will not suffice. Impeding or distracting the Queen's physicians or the Grey Maidens in their pursuit of their duties is punishable by imprisonment. Impersonating one of the Queen's physicians or Grey Maidens is punishable by death. Knowing and harboring and hiding any infections is punishable by death. Purposely spreading the blood veil is punishable by torture, then death. The Queen's physicians will be making rounds of every city district henceforth until Her Majesty deems this misfortune has abated.
I see. Well,
Maybe,
well, you
perhaps I could also assist here. I was coming to inform you that the Grand Vault of Abadar is also getting involved in organizing the religions. Dr. DeVals will be like, that is most welcome. Thank you for bringing me this individual. I was aware of your working with the guards, but I had not seen you here. But I'm optimistic. if Madame Cross thinks that you would be helpful here, then very least you could maintain our discussions here. If you want to sit in on it, you could. You have the option to. Certainly, I'm sure Zardis and Shani are going to be mostly involved with this, with the head guards and Krista Croft kind of talking about it, but they're going to basically, for the next couple of hours, to talk of basically quarantine blocks of the city, limiting movement through districts, and basically things like that are the only real processes that are coming about the discussion about the disease and stuff right now. It's
Yeah, I feel like I should be here for that.
Okay.
I'll also sit in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not much help, but I will sit in.
I'll sit in. I don't know what I can do, but I can listen.
Hit people who are disobeying the law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, also.
I could also sweet talk them.
Yeah.
With
That
violence.
would be preferred.
And I'm going. I guess I'll be sensing the motives of people.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You will be able to pick up that Dr. Davalis is from Agorian, the capital of Cheliax.
Oh.
That's why he's a fancy boy.
Hate that.
Did he come?
That's
did
probably
he come
fine.
down just for? Did he come down just for this, or
Yes.
was he here already? Oh.
The information I'll tell you, this is the information you can pick up from him. He actually had served the Queen's family in Agorian.
Yeah.
And basically, he had been contacted by her, begging for her assistance in the city's behalf. And he traveled quite rapidly here, using magical transportation to Korvosa. And he is...
Teleportation circles and...
I mean, he could have just also gotten someone to cast teleport and take it.
There are teleportation circles.
There are
It's
teleportation
Pathfinder. There's
Yeah.
high-level people you
Also,
can pay for.
to be very fair, Korvosa is on the Chilaxian border.
And
Oh yeah.
basically the doctors are basically the best healers in the city. He's basically gotten together. So you can easily tell he is very concerned about the city's needs.
Is it all part of Cheliax?
Korvosa was a former Chilaxian colony.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, I knew that, but it's like I said, it was a.
They
Chilaxian
still
border.
have, they still have, dealings, but they're not under
No, I know.
Chilaxia anymore.
Hmm.
I'm playing
I
too
know,
much
you said it was
5e.
like-
I was looking for insight, and it
Yeah,
sense motive.
Insight's not a skill, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I had that, but it's not on here.
Hmm.
Anyway, well, I mean, I'll wait to comment until
Mhm.
all the stuff happens. So,
All right.
character at least knows when to not talk.
So after they've had a discussion, are you going to add in anything about what you found out or stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I'll go over what we've learned when curing the child.
And that it's spread by contact.
Yeah, spread by contact. Put in the possibility of it could have come from the ship. But
Heard
note
about this ship, and, yeah.
that the child came into contact with it from supposedly picking up a bag of silver in an alleyway.
Or during her spending.
Yeah, or during her spending spree.
Certainly the plague ship would be an interesting thing to check out. If it is indeed related to this, which it sounds like it might be directly involved. That would perhaps be something that could be checked out. There are a few
Yes.
other things that seem to have been popping up in information, too. Looking into things, there have been a number of issues with plague before, asking some of the local heroes, because well, we've discovered there is a group of slightly unsavory individuals living beneath the city. that are oftentimes involved with plague. Were-rats.
Oh, joy. Would I know anything about those?
They sound hittable.
Well, better than the Orthodox getting collaborating.
Perhaps they are involved, perhaps they're not. But someone would have to look into them too. There are also a number of individuals that are now beginning to throw out cures.
Then.
Someone will have to eventually deal with them too. And of course, there are a number of other issues that will need to be taken care of. But has individuals that seem to be of this will actually be we'll actually say this is going to be after kind of things have broken up a bit. It's just Shawnee and possibly Crystal Croft they're talking to. So Shawnee's going to be like, these seem to be the most forefront things, while the doctor is taking care of many of the major things. Certainly, my information that I had that I was going to share with you was our symptoms. The first individuals that we cured beyond members of our own church were from Three Rings Tavern in North Point. Of course, North Point is farther closer to that ship you talked of. That might be important to look into. The were-rat rumor and the cures perhaps should be looked into also. So Croft will bring up the were-rats, I'll say. He'll bring up the fake cures. That's something that, was probably mentioned during the discussions.
Yeah. Yep.
And then,
Is Rainier gone?
he will have left, yes. I'll say that the doctors have left at this point in time.
The Queen seems to have assembled this fairly quickly.
Now, the doctor himself seems knowledgeable, and teleporting here would be the easiest way to get here quite quickly. Using magic to send a message, also. I can see within perhaps an hour or two assembling a man such as himself, especially if it's seemingly important. And remember, as much as things have been going on, it has probably been at least a day that the palace may have been aware that something was going on. It hasn't been many days, but I'm for one happy that she has responded so quickly. I was worried it would be.
Is there any way to dredge up ship?
I don't believe that there is such tools within the area. One would perhaps
There
have to...
100% is, but...
not in the middle of the river.
but-
Not in the middle. Not easily in the middle of the river.
It's more
Just
requisitioning them and getting
ponder
use of
my
them, which
clerical
would take
brain.
a lot of
I
time.
won't have
But
to.
in a dock town, they 100% have tools
Yes.
like that. It'd just be a lot.
I
of
assume
work
the
and probably not
decree
something
has
you'd wanna
been
do.
left here.
Yeah, their copy of the decree has been
I will
left
kind
here.
of tap the decree. This will not go over well with many citizens.
It's a bit extreme.
Especially the restricted movement.
And the fact that many do not like the new monarch.
Commander Croft will kind of speak up. The city is split on their ideas about what's going on in town right now. But regardless of feelings of acceptance or dislike, which are each individual's own thoughts, the city is in trouble now.
The ship sank?
It was
Ship
sunk.
was sunk by the guard for policy after not responding to hails for several hours.
I could technically take us out there if you wanted to explore it, though not today.
Maybe
I-
worth exploring.
I have a little bit more information on that.
I have a swim check.
Mm-hmm.
I can use magic.
I can tell you the ship's name. It was managed to be seen. God, it's in italics, so it's hard to read.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Just, you can, like, if it's in a PDF, go
Okay.
over it, copy it, and then paste it. And then... Direction.
It is the Direction. That's a hell of a name.
Okay.
Also, I hope we could get a small boat to row out there, not have to walk.
Sure.
I was going to say I could probably talk to.
It was sunk in the deep waters of the Jagray. So it would be very difficult. The thing is, it's in the deep water, so that's why it'd be even deeper, harder to salvage.
Yeah.
The salvage stuff that they...
A lot of time, it'd be hard,
the salvage material's probably for stuff that would sink, like, at the docks, honestly. Most of it here.
True. I'm just, like, you can repurpose it for... I'm just saying you can. I'm not saying it
Yeah,
should be a lot more effort.
they will
You
not-
have to get it on a large ship.
Yeah, which...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or you'd have to patch it beforehand, meaning you'd have to send down divers, which probably is a lot of magic.
Mm-hmm.
I could talk to my old dockmaster friend. I'm sure he could loan us some kind of vessel to get out there.
I could grant blessings for breathing underwater. I can't do anything about the swimming part, unfortunately.
I'm afraid my
I'm
expertise...
a fairly good swimmer.
I'm afraid my expertise ends at magic. If the disease is magical, I could help figure that out, but beyond that, unless we're dealing with hostile creatures, I'm not sure I'm much help.
Is there any information where ship originally was birthed from?
Also, any information on where the sewer... Any information on where in the sewers the were-rats are, if we are in fact going to have to deal with those.
I mean, I could attempt a knowledge local check on that.
My
Yeah, what
character-
do I know about these rat people?
My character's starting to learn about
Okay. The reason why the were-rats are known about and also are being suspected is that, a few hours ago, a mob in Midland publicly executed one that they managed to find in an alley.
It's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, very mean.
Yeah, were-rats are people too.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
I probably have no idea where they normally are. That's not that great of a check.
well, we could try and speak to them. I mean, I could roll local if you want me to.
There's a number of, let me see here. One of Chrysidas, because remember I said Chrysidas' three like right-hand people are here. One of them will speak up and he'll be like, "Look, I don't talk about it because person I know about's been a law-abiding citizen all the time I've known them. But I know one of them rat people. Old friend of mine. Done nothing wrong. Kept right and right. Helped me out back when I was fresh in the guard. Probably been here older than most of us. If this wasn't something important, I wouldn't bring it up. But I can point you in the right direction and give you a recommendation. And if it's going to be you lot talking to them, I'll give you the information. Sorry, ma'am, if it'd be okay to keep things on the down low. Kress will certainly be kind of like a little bit cautious of this, but be kind of like trusting her man would be like, look, if you don't want to spread information and keep it something that is private, especially if it's someone that hasn't done anything wrong. Even though plenty of individuals would do horrible things to someone afflicted like that. Perhaps you lot can speak with them, find out what's going on with these rats. If one's been found and executed, and there are foolish individuals that seem to be trying to find them, it might only cause conflict. Yes. They know the sewers. And whether or not they are involved with this plague doesn't matter at this point in time. They could become involved if they aren't. Especially if they feel themselves threatened.
Exactly.
So he'll provide you information privately about a old fishmonger named Erie's Yellow Eyes. I'll put this name in chat. This name is a hell of a name.
Lake Erie.
Erie's?
Erie's Yellow Eyes, yes.
Alright. Doesn't roll off the tongue very easily.
No, it does not. So, honestly speaking, you could pursue either of these directions, up to you at this point in time. Or you could pursue some other directions, like you could...
Or we could split the part... No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to tell you, don't split the party for any of these things.
Everyone pick a task and leave.
Bell's not here currently, so we can't split the party.
I've been ordered to help you. So
these are basically major missions that you can undertake to assist the city. So right now you have 3 that are options to you: checking out the wreck of the ship, checking out the were-rats, or looking into or looking into the false cures, which are beginning to spread.
I think the false cures is the most pressing.
I think rat people, because they might have information to help.
I honestly don't think they're involved. They could be.
But
I don't know if they're involved, but they may be more informed.
In my mind, stopping people from spreading a false cure will stop people from thinking they're not sick and spreading it further.
That's true.
I do agree that false cures are... They're also just pressing because they prey on the weakest people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you crack down on that quickly, it can make it less common, not stop it completely. You'll never stop that completely, but
that's going to be the hardest one.
Yeah, it's going to be the hardest to do and take the most time, but it's also though it's the thing that the guards can do the best.
Yeah, I think
the
checking
guards
the
can help too.
Yeah, I think checking the ship actually.
Well, we can't do that today, anyways.
Yeah.
No, but I
could
could meet with the dockmaster and.
You can get it ready.
Yeah.
We could look out for false potion cure seller people while we head to the docks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could talk about renting a boat for docks tomorrow, but we can also keep an eye out for people, and then if we still have time, we can go talk to Erie Yellow Eyes.
Yeah, where is this rat man located?
This rat woman.
Where's this rat
lady?
Rat lady. She is. Oh.
That'd be C.
Well, while you're looking that up, the other thing is also
probably an old Korvosa. Old Korvosa.
Okay.
Can we make sure we have permission that the Grey Maidens aren't going to attack us if we try to go check out the boat?
The Grey Maidens aren't doing anything involved with the boat. You were fine with the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they had been heavily over in that area. That's why I didn't want to just.
The guard was in that area.
Okay.
Yeah, the guards were patrolling that area.
The guards were patrolling the bridge.
Right.
The Grey Maidens have been taking care of their own things.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we have a writ for the guards.
I recommend we try and each get some equipment to perhaps boost fort saves against disease at the moment. Is there some clothing items you can buy that do that?
I barely have any money.
I
It's a
already
hammer.
have them.
So unless they cost less than 5 gold,
I know
I
would
think
like
they're
to-
150.
I would like to track down some doctor's clothing if I can.
I mean, I could spare some for you. I could help you out.
I mean, I have
That's
a pretty damn good fort save too.
Same.
I'm a
More.
cleric. I can heal you.
Okay, now the +4 against diseases.
My fortitude is a +6. Oh, my reflexes.
Same here.
Okay.
All right. So, you are then, you can go buy stuff. That's fine. That should be pretty acceptable. Anything you want to purchase? Any other small things you want to do then?
Well, I'm gonna talk to the dockmaster and see if he could either loan us a ship
Yeah, we
or.
should talk to the dockmaster, and since it's in the same area, track down Erie's Yellow Eye.
Yeah. Certainly you can easily chat with the dockmaster, meet with him. He'd be like, hey, what do you need? Something I can help you with?
I'm sure you heard about the plague in the city.
Rumors have been spreading. Yeah, of course.
We have some information about the ship that was sunk in the harbor, that we believe the plague could have originated from there. We wish to sail out and dive down. I was wondering if there may be a spare boat that we could either borrow or rent tomorrow to get us out in the middle.
Well, sure. I mean, I've got something. It's old. Not the best.
As long as it floats and can get us to the middle of the river, that's
Look,
all we need.
I probably can't give you anything great for doing this, but something that'll at least get you in the river, that I might be able to do.
It'd be greatly appreciated.
All right, sure.
We won't need it till tomorrow. Our friend won't be able to help us. We're having a friend help us with the deep diving.
All right. So you can then arrange to have a boat. It will be a boat that can float.
Yeah.
If it has any missing hit points, I can heal it. Technically.
It may have those. It will be a boat that can float.
We got a boat.
It's basically something that probably needs a lot of repair, and
Right.
they're just like, well, we technically can give this to you in case something terrible goes wrong with plague or something, and we don't have to worry about it coming back.
Oh, they're just gonna burn the boat when we're done with it?
Pretty much.
That's fair.
No, yeah.
Connections are good.
Anyway. Alright. So, you're going to follow directions to, of course, where,
Old Yellow Eyes is.
yeah, Erie's Yellow Eyes. Doesn't
Oh,
take you
wow.
long.
I was like, oh, this could be helpful. And then I looked at the source and I'm like, oh, Curse of the Crimson Throne. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically a mask that grants resistance to diseases.
It's a very expensive item.
It is.
The basic doctor mask is, I think, 50 gold.
Yeah.
That's airborne only, though, which doesn't help.
We don't know if it's airborne.
Why don't
I
we
thought you
have
found that out.
the scene with Erie Yellow Eyes, and then we can go on our break. So we'll do that first. So you'll easily find a fishmonger. a mousy second-hand fishmonger with jaundiced eyes. I'll put the image. The right image? There you go. That shows up there. And I will give you people the image of this nice lady. 2. So you also can see it. Of this old lady.
That's a tiny old lady.
It is a very tiny picture.
It is the best image I could find. Sometimes there really isn't an image at all, and I just have to find the closest image I could find online for these. Anyway. What are you having? She's got, again, she's a... What are you having? She's a second-hand fishmonger. So...
Second-hand fishmonger.
Yes. So she's bought fish off of a different fishmonger to get it to a different part of the city. And these fish are... It's reselling these fish that are probably, like, you know... I don't know, not the best fish, but they're fish.
We are here for information.
She's gonna, like, put her hand over here, you know.
I'm going to inspect the fish to see how fresh it is. I might buy some.
I will name drop the person who told us to talk to her.
What's he want?
How does the fish look? I'm inspecting it to see how good it is.
Give me a nature or appraise, I'll say.
Appraise the fish.
It
not a great roll.
Seems still edible.
I'm not wasting a roll on a fish. I don't want a nat 20 and be sad.
It seems still edible. It's probably not the best, but it's, you know, I wouldn't eat it raw. You probably want to cook that at very least.
Oh no! I'm gonna make us fish stew tonight. My character has been cooking for the party.
Well, the Dragonborn could eat it raw, maybe.
I'd probably be fine.
Anyway.
Well, I can purify the fish later.
We're looking into why Were-Rat was killed, right? The main thing.
Well,
if the Were-Rat community knows anything about the plague.
Yeah.
And is, like, you want to basically make sure the Were-Rat community is not involved, and also, like, maybe, kind of like with Shawanti, how you kind of, like, smooth over the problems with, you know, like, murder by the normal citizens. Maybe want to smooth over the problems here, too?
We're looking into whether or not the Were-Rat population is potentially involved in the spreading of plague, and if not, to try and help you deal with the fact that one of your own was recently killed over it.
Our people know what it feels like.
Also, I'll buy 1.5 pounds of fish and give her gold and tell her to keep the change.
Well, thank you. At least one of you has some common sense to buy some fish while you're here and chatting it up. I've been here a long time. Lots of things have happened in my time. Lots of suffering.
We were also hoping you might have some insight in the nature of diseases and something like this.
I'm afraid these old bones might not be able to help you with something like that. But you seem sincere enough. I've kept my affliction in check for over 50 years. It's a long time. Seeing a lot of stuff. Current leader of a good fraction of rats. It's a firebrand that I worry is gonna fight back against those that are trying to cause trouble. Might incite purges, crackdowns. Government's done it before. Soon as the coughing stops.
Could you set up meeting? Maybe we could try to avoid any hostilities, if possible.
That whippersnapper wouldn't listen to me, or anything I'd say ever. I'm old news. I'm forgotten.
Could you tell us where to find him? Maybe we could persuade.
Persuasion. Certainly, something must be done against this child. Before more violence is done. I can tell you where to find Gur's Gigs Ripper Claws. There's his name.
Oh, that's a name.
That's too.
Riggs.
I hate that.
Pathfinder, please stop tormenting me.
People can't
torment
have
him more.
normal names.
Does it follow the Spanish roll where the double R is rolled? Kriggs.
Maybe?
I can't roll my R's, so.
Some kind of rat man.
If you can find him, you can try speaking to him. You might have to knock some sense into his head.
Some type of diplomatic talks.
That's
But I'd
always
rather-
second. I kind of look at my hammer for a second on my back and be like, that's always second option.
But I'd really rather none of my people suffer. As much as I'm usually looked at as an old fool. Living on the surface. They still are partially my blood.
No intention of fighting them.
I can't
Rather
tell you
avoid.
much about the plague. But even this old crone has plenty of allies still in our community. Especially if, no one's doing any saber rattling.
Have you heard of any of your fellows getting ill from this plague?
We're a hardy lot. It's hard for us to get sick for these type of things. We're rats. But that means we can be useful in this case, too.
Indeed.
Maybe that's something to spin. Maybe help out. We could help out your kind as well as the city. Maybe.
Well, if you
Also-
quiet things down, and maybe find some ways to help us, I think I can think of a way to help you out, at least. Something that we can do for the city. Maybe get it on its good graces. Keep the next time higher-ups want to saber rattle and on your side and call for blood. A little more quiet. It's true. We don't get sick very easy. It's the nature of the rat. We also got good nose. And, well, at a time like this, sometimes the unfortunate can happen and someone can pass in a place they can't be found. And the sick and dead often cause more sick, yeah?
Yes.
We can see to it that a lot less of them show up. We know how to dispose of those things properly.
That would be helpful. Also, one last question for you. Since you have stall out here in the streets, you hear things. Have you heard anything about people selling cures?
Well, I heard a strange rumor. And this is a kind of strange one indeed. Because, well... You see, I don't hear much of it in this area of town. But a couple of, ladies who buy fish from me still like to head into some of the nicer areas of town to get some sweet scents when they get some extra spending money. Gift from their husbands on the anniversary or for the birthday or other celebration. Well, apparently, some perfume seller seems to also be selling some kind of cure.
You know name?
Do I look like I
Okay.
enjoy perfumes very often?
Didn't know if they might have mentioned name.
Sorry.
Anything you have will be helpful.
You could probably ask around. Someone might know something.
Please to lead. Thank you very much. And
So,
I'll make fish stew tonight. I say to
Mhm.
anyone else.
you will be informed about the location of the Were-Rat Sewer Den.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Woo. Do we want to take our break here?
Yes, let's take our break here. I'm just trying to figure out what the next step would be. Are you going to go investigate the Were-Rats or go to the other one at this point in time? Up to you. Let me know during the break, and I will figure out which one I have to be ready for then here. So snack, drinks, bathroom break. Go ahead and take them. We'll be back in a little bit. Boop. Back here.
Happy that I had the sensibility to buy her fish.
I would have bought the fish if no one else did.
I mean,
You did buy
I
a lady
can-
from fish.
I could purify it tomorrow.
Oh, he's gonna
Doesn't
make
need to be
dinner with
purified,
it
It just
tonight.
needs to be cooked. We're gonna make stew out of it tonight.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so, what are you folks doing?
We're gonna go talk to a rat man.
Okay.
Riggs.
Ripperclaw. I'm just calling him Ripperclaw. I'm not even bothering trying to pronounce his first name.
Try
That's just-
diplomacy, and then we will fight him to make him see our ways.
By force.
Yeah, we'll show him our peaceful ways by
So we're
force.
gonna animate him.
So, through the disgustingly visible haze of noxious sewer reeks the flow of unmentionable slop through the tunnels. Filth-slick channels unexpectedly forks. Most of the muck continues on an unexpected path, but a small stream of ooze diverts through a wide cleft in the moldy masonry wall. The
That's
man-sized...
Nothing like traveling through a sewer during a plague.
What a lovely place you've taken us.
You chose the sewers. The man-sized crack cuts deep into the rock behind the wall, and wisps of thin white smoke issue forth.
Perhaps he's having a bake sale.
Hello? I figured announcing ourselves coming might be a good idea, so we're not just like rolling up on him and he's like, ah! And tries to attack.
At least we don't look like the guards.
No, we're just like, you got two giant people.
Well, there is
Oh
these
yeah,
two
we're
weirdos.
probably ducking.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. This is built for Ophiogs. We're good.
No, not this section of the tunnels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're probably ducking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably ducking too. not as much.
Fair.
Hello? We're looking for Griggs.
There's no response.
We come to talk.
Maybe we should just walk in.
Eerie. Yeah, I mean, is there a door? Did you say it was a door?
I think we're just in the sewers.
I think it's just a hole in the wall.
Let me.
There was
Go
like
like
a little
this, 'cause I can move you
thing
here.
coming out.
Ooh.
I think we're all a little confused about what the room looks like.
So here's this nice
We're
tunnel
in
of
a
sewer
nasty-
tunnel you left.
Awful place.
Yeah. And there's
And there
sewer
was
tunnel
like
continues
white
that way.
smoke.
And there's smoke coming from here. As the
Ew.
ooze also goes into here.
Who wishes to proceed first?
Well, let me
Somewhere
switch
in
over
the
to here.
second or third position, if possible.
I mean, yeah, I'll be front. I'm usually front.
Oh wait, we're going that
Yeah.
way. Then I'll be second.
It starts over here.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was thinking
This
that's-
is the entryway out of the tunnel, basically. It's
Okay.
where it splits and where the smoke would be coming from.
Sorry,
the hole in the wall. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that's where
Right
so
here, yeah.
we're going
Oh,
there.
okay,
That's
yeah.
what I thought. That's
Yeah.
why I was up there.
Okay, so it is just a hole in the wall. Okay.
Yeah, it's the hole in the wall.
Hello.
Oh, I see. There's a grate there.
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
We
Let
mean
me-
no harm.
Well, I said we come to talk.
Yeah, let me just reveal this nice area. We'll just do that for now.
Make sure I have the
I'm
nature.
not going to put anything on the map until I need to, I'm going to say. So
How
the
is
flow
everyone
of
fired,
sewer
by the
filth
way?
oozes into this hewn stone cave from the west, pooling in the south before continuing through a crude channel in the eastern wall. Fat black mushrooms and other disgusting fungus grow thick around the pools of slime. Several low alcoves are cut into the walls, each filled with moldering hay, filthy fur, and tiny bones. Does anybody have dungeoneering? You can roll it.
I don't think so.
Engineering.
No.
I'm not. I don't have any points in engineering.
All right, then. I can see if any of your other people have it, because I don't know.
Yeah, can you check if Cell has it? I doubt.
Tavel has a rank in it.
I was gonna
Whoa.
say Tavel might.
Okay. I rolled for Tavel with their +1, because they...
Hell yeah.
Actually, no, they didn't take a rank in it. I'm sorry.
They just have
they
a
just-
1 from intelligence.
There's the one from
Oh,
intelligence,
then
so that
they
doesn't
can't
count.
roll it because
Yeah.
DC 10.
Yeah. Yeah, no one
I
took
also have a
dungeoneering.
1.
So, okay.
I don't go
it's
dungeon
fairly
much.
useless 90% of the time.
So, there is a, the mushrooms are on the south side, I'll tell you. So, like, the group of mushrooms are down over here.
Is there any light in
Can I
here?
make a nature check towards the mushrooms?
No.
I can assist you. Oh.
You'll hear some hissing.
Well, I have dark vision, so.
Yes. As there will be what appears to be a pair of were-rats and 3 dire rats kind of watching you. The dire rats are kind of hissing, almost kind of clawing forward, but the were-rats are kind of like watching you closely. They don't seem to have responded at all. They're just kind of watching.
I'm just gonna put up my hands to show, I don't have a weapon in them, and go, we just want to speak to Ripper Claws. We mean no harm. I could try a diplomacy if you want.
Sure.
I can assist you, technically.
Diplo. I could roll to assist.
We were.
Go ahead and see if you guys assist, and then I'll make my roll.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Yep.
That was an appraise
Well, that's a
check.
praise.
Oh, was it? Oh, well,
That is a
good.
praise.
Okay, there you go.
Oh God.
Uh,
Maybe I should be assisting you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that
I don't
depends.
know.
Well, that's a 19 then.
We were given instructions by Eris Aguilas. Up and do, but
Oh, you get do more than I do.
I also just rolled really well.
Yeah, well, I have a 10. But I rolled poorly.
Yeah.
It'll be that way.
Why should we not just kill you and show the surface dwellers that they are coming here, that they are coming down here will mean their deaths?
Because we want to help.
That would only start more conflict.
Your silver tongues mean nothing to us.
My tongue is not silver, it's flesh.
You know, we heard that one of your kind was murdered unjustly.
Tantus.
Hmm.
What would I know about were-rats specifically? Can I roll to know anything about them?
I think it would be local, but let me check.
I don't know, because they're kind of weird monstery things.
They are technically humanoids, so it would be a local check to know about where
I
rats
could
and
assist you.
lycanthropes.
Well, I rolled a 15.
I assist
Oh.
you.
I think you
Oh.
roll separately on this one because what
Yeah.
you know about
Yeah.
them.
Okay, that's good.
In general, on average, lycanthropy is usually spread in. It's both a curse and an infection,
Mm-hmm.
and there are those that are born with it and those that are afflicted by it. In general. Generally speaking, most lycanthropes tend not to be very good creatures because of the nature of the curse. But some of them are more violent than others.
Well, sounds like they're
Are-
unredeemable. Cracked
Yeah, yeah.
knuckles.
I will tell you. I'm trying to figure it out here because it's. I'm just trying to use the PFRD and it's not as helpful for this one as the others. So let me just check here. Each curse has a general affliction on them, but again, were-rats in particular tend to at least be, even if they have cruel streaks to them, they tend to at least get along in general. AKA, they tend towards lawful.
Okay.
Oh, lawful evil.
Yeah.
Look, my kind is also shunned by most of this society. We just want peaceful conversation. Maybe we can help each other out.
My inquiry was more how would they respond to threats? Are they like cowardly?
Okay. They tend to be a little bit more cowardly. Use strength in numbers. And your average were-rat believes secrecy is the most important thing. It's sort of like probably that one guard knew about Eerie just because of a situation that happened with her.
Okay.
Eerie was probably very hesitant to tell you anything, but realized the dangers of Ripper Claws you know. So that's why. They are very secretive kind of individuals.
I mean, if this doesn't work, I could try intimidating them.
I have a +12 intimidation.
I have +5. If I can assist you in intimidating them.
If that into secrecy, then dropping a name might not have been the best thing for her.
Did we name drop her?
Oh, well.
You name drop.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just trying to be like, we know someone, we're here, friend.
Oh, they don't like her though.
She was
They
on the
already
out
don't
now.
like her.
Yeah.
At least this group certainly doesn't like her. It sounds like these are like groups that are definitely more hostile amongst them.
Does reason not seem to be working?
I'm not saying it's not working. They certainly haven't turned hostile, but they aren't necessarily convinced.
Negotiations have stalled.
Especially because we used your 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just rolled good. I'm sorry.
It happened.
I'll say we are worried that with the onset of this disease, fingers have been pointed to were-rats. We're worried that if we can't do something to maybe help, that violence will
Escalate.
well. Yes.
How do you know we are not ready for such things? Crush those that come to us and show that we are strong!
Can you handle the gray maidens? Can you handle all of the guards coming down at once? Can you handle an army of peasants?
At this point, in a very threatening tone
Hell yeah.
from the back,
In fact,
Ivona
I kind of almost want to use that as an intimidate.
Ivona will say, "Could you handle having all the flesh seared off of your body right now?"
Go ahead and roll that. You know?
Would anyone like to help?
I'm
Can
going
I
to
roll
assist.
intimidate as well?
Sure, you can help.
I'm going to assist too, and I'm going to flame on
Alright, that's
I
+2.
help.
because I can do
I
that.
set her up for that, so I feel like helping.
Yeah. I'll help too, and let's see if I can. And I'm also going to flame on just to go
Flame
with what
on!
you were saying.
DC 10.
Yes, there we go.
No.
No, I don't help. I just flame on.
Alright,
Because I either rolled 20s or shit.
an 18.
Is that with the +2?
That's with the +2.
Oh.
Rolled a 4.
Still pretty good though.
Your threats won't mean anything to us. We shall swarm down upon you and slay you all. You are showing your true hand as murderers. Come if you're so brave and we will crush you all.
This has not gone well.
No.
Well, fine. We can leave if you just wish to. If you wish to be at the end. I was going for a more subtle intimidate, but oh well. Let's see. Well, if you all wish to handle it yourselves, then
We're strong.
we can leave.
I cast darkness in the center of the room. And in it's the loudest voice I can. Then darkness will consume you while we flay the flesh from your bones and leave you for the lesser creatures to pick from, unless you take us to your leader now.
Go ahead and roll again. Certainly present another intimidating thing.
Alright. Okay. That's 20.
That's a
Can I
20.
Can I just yell smash time and try to help?
I mean, it's not really a time to smash time.
Trash today.
Yeah.
I stole the one good roll.
20 isn't bad though.
Play isn't terrible.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
I did do a magic.
You did do a magic. Okay.
I am going to whisper to Khandes. Try and just stop. We don't want to make anyone noise.
And I'm just
I'm gonna
sitting
go.
there on fire.
I'm going to attempt non-lethal.
I can't.
I only
I
can
know.
if they get within sword range.
Or I can do non-lethal. It's just except for the extra fire at the moment.
yeah.
If I put it out, I can't use it again today, so I'm just gonna keep it on.
Okay.
I mean, thankfully, you only have to deal like a decent amount of non-lethal to like actually knock them out, as long as you don't like one-shot them, which you could do though.
I'm not raging yet.
Okay. Alright. So, probably that there. It's magical darkness.
It is magical darkness.
I don't know if any of you can see in it.
Nope.
I don't think I can see in magical darkness. I just see in darkness.
Actually, I do have something I can do though. I'm going to actually help. I'm going to activate my draconic aspect so I have scent at least, so I can smell. This is
something's
probably
sneaky.
not the best. This is probably not the best idea now that I think about it down here, but
You
It
smell all
is.
the dookie.
It is a smell in here.
Oh,
It is
no, I
certainly a smell.
I think I can drop darkness in Pathfinder, right?
If I... And if
Uh,
it depends on if it's ending early or not. Because if it's ending early, it takes an action.
Yeah, I
to
can just
force it
action
in.
to force it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically I can follow a smell. I can follow a smell in a direction, and I know. I can basically know it with. Basically, I can get within 5 feet of it and like know its direction. I probably still have a penalty to hit, but I actually can.
It is also only if it like only concealment, it's not blindness.
Oh, it's only concealment.
It's 50. It's a total concealment, which is 50% chance to miss.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold
so,
on. Creatures with dark vision can see an area of dim light or darkness without penalty.
So does that count?
Okay.
It's in this
Oh.
code.
Okay, so
I
then
thought
I
the
can
magical,
see.
I thought the magical darkness was.
It
Nope.
is in 5e.
It's in the Pathfinder spell. I'm looking at it right
Oops.
now.
I clicked on the wrong
Opening it.
wiki.
That's the wrong
that's why-
spell. I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, I meant to click the one below it.
Mhm.
That one.
Also, I just.
Oh, it's deeper darkness. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about.
deeper darkness is the one we're
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I can
Um,
see.
Okay.
They
So
probably can
well,
see too.
I can still attack because it literally says, I can detect opponents within 30 feet by sense of smell.
Well, you also
I
have
should-
dark vision, don't you?
No,
So
I
you
have
can
low
still-
light vision only.
Oh, okay.
But I actually can fight by scent. I'm not sure what that does. But it does say I can detect opponents within 30 feet by sense of smell.
Okay. Well,
It is an evocation spell.
You are summoning a thing out of nothing, technically.
Yeah.
Do we need to roll initiative?
yes and no. I was going to tell you that the were-rats will withdraw from the room. The dire rats will not.
So we're gonna have to fight the dire rats.
I mean,
If they don't roll initiative, we're not gonna fight.
But if we
I'd rather
approach,
just
they're
walk
probably.
past.
If they approach, they're probably. If we approach, we're probably going to get defensive.
someone could handle them.
I can't tell.
I am
right
got
now
to put them
because-
on the map. Give me a second.
I can see them.
Oh, the trash.
Yeah, but I was going to say I could try and like do an animal handling to try and gauge like what their attitude would be, but I can't.
I'm gonna
tell
blow 'em up.
because I can't see them.
I'm also.
Well, I
probably
can
gonna
see
blow
them.
them.
I could try that. I only get a +2. But I could try.
What is?
You're more likely to
is
shoot them
there
with a
handle
crossbow, though.
in this game?
Yeah,
What?
Oh,
handle
handle
animal.
There we go.
My
There is
my
a handle
brain.
animal.
Are you trained in that?
You don't have to. Oh, shoot, you do have to be trained. Never
Yeah,
mind,
you
I
do.
can't. I just have the ability.
Yeah. That's why I'd be the best one for this.
I
But-
didn't take a rank in it, so never mind, I can't.
Alright. I don't have everything completely set up for this, so let me just get some dire rats out. I was giving them a...
Man, our rolls were horrible. We kept rolling like sub
Your
10.
Well, I mean, I had a
rolls-
20 in there.
Yeah, for your knowledge.
Yeah.
You're paying 5e though.
Yeah.
I mean, the nat 20 rule isn't technically a thing in 5e either.
Like-
Usually the DCs aren't so high.
It's the
That's
unfortunate
what
thing is, you needed the diplomacy to be higher to make the intimidates work better, because the intimidates
Yeah.
don't work as well with that. So it was sort of
like
like
if the 31 was what we started
Yeah.
with instead
yeah.
of... I rolled a 19.
I also didn't know you had a higher.
It's only higher
Plus.
by 2, so...
It's still 2.
Yeah.
I would have assisted you if I would have known that.
And they went. Yeah, they went. Let me just reveal.
Oh, they're up
They went over that way. There's stuff over
Oh, they
this
went-
way.
Oh, they went this way.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
There's about to be some dead rats.
Yeah. Just depends on what the initiative rolls out to.
Give me a second to just finish setting up something. Here,
Also, it's
'cause
no, the
we'll-
darkness is on me.
I
Oh,
didn't
is it
go
on
that
you?
far.
Yes, because it's an object touched, so I just touched
Ah,
something
okay.
on me. So I
When you
made
think-
darkness slightly flood into the room.
So are you telling us when you think about darkness, you touch yourself?
No, stop. Like, actually stop.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's my smell range. So
Okay.
I can know things. I
I can
This is my
smell
range
you
of
very
smell.
strongly.
How many?
no, I can. Basically, it says I can detect
I
creatures
know.
in the range. So
I'm
it
just
basically
making a
means-
joke that we can smell you from 30 feet away.
So certainly
I would say-
the were-rats have disappeared from sight. You saw them kind of squeeze in through areas over here, which look very difficult to squeeze through, but they seem to manage it.
They're squishy.
They are squishy. They have squishy rat powers. Currently the dire rats are doing nothing, though. I will tell you that.
Well, it doesn't look like we would be able to enter up that way anyway, so we could just go straight. and...
what is the radius of your or what is the range of your spell?
20 feet.
Darkness?
Oh, so I can just do that.
You just step out of it. You're out of it. Congrats.
Well, as I approach and I'm out of it, I look over at the dire rats to see how they respond to me approaching this open area
Let me just
over
see.
here.
You went over that way? Okay, cool. Alright.
Rat trap.
So,
I am going to
I
be
mean,
keeping an eye open for any traps.
when you
if you
get
want me to roll
there,
perception.
one of the mushrooms starts making an incredibly loud noise.
It's an alarm mushroom.
It's farting.
It's a shrieker mushroom.
Right.
They shriek. That was the dungeoneering check, which none of you had. Yes. It just makes a loud noise, which, goes throughout the area.
I mean, it's not like we were hiding our presence. We were
This is
literally
true,
shouting
but
moments
Where
ago.
where are the mushrooms exactly?
Right next to you, right here.
Yeah, he said they were.
Can I just hit them?
It's a group of mushrooms, and somewhere within them is a loud noise. There are lots of mushrooms. You can start smacking the mushrooms if you want to spend time killing them all.
I'm also on
well-
fire, so
I'm just going to be like, should we continue?
I glance
should
back
we
at
leave?
Ivona. Is this normal?
Is this
I
a lost cause?
unfortunately nod yes.
I'm just shouting to Khandes over the screeching. Or back to you guys too. Should we continue, or should we just call this a lost cause and leave?
Oh, you were like, actually, like...
Also, how are the dire rats responding?
They're just hissing. All of a sudden, though, rats will come pouring out from these holes in the walls! Anyway, I guess initiative now, because that thing is actually dealing with you. I'll just put this. That's the roller. Let me get initiative on here. Where are you? Their turn order.
I wish I had
14.
a breath weapon already.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, these rats are fucked.
Well, I'm going to roll for the dire rats, but they
I
don't
know it's
necessarily
about to
do
happen to these
anything.
rats.
Oh, and that one.
I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
put another. I'm just put an extra one in the wall just to be the initiative counter because I'm just gonna.
This
There's
is the
dire
initiative
rats.
rat.
This is the initiative rat.
A wall rat.
Just
Better than pizza rat, to be fair.
Just gonna have to
Pizza
look at
rat's
a spell
cool.
really quick.
All right. Well, Sardris, rats are pouring out from the wall over there. Certainly, that gives you enough that you have a little bit of an initiative here.
Yeah, yeah. I can
But it
like
is just the
target
initiative.
the pile of rats over here, right?
Sure.
I mean, you might need to step
it's
forward
it's
so
a
you
rat
yeah,
swarm.
I'm gonna like
Yeah.
step here so I can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
it.
There's 3 dire rats which haven't attacked you currently. They seem to not want to go beyond the
Well, they're gonna
maybe they're
wanna
trained
go,
not to cross this horrible amount of water that you're here. But
Well,
also
they're gonna
there's a
probably
rat
want to
swarm.
cross it soon because I cast a fireball on them.
I mean, they cease to exist. They can't live through half damage, so I'm gonna say yes. By dire rat, by dire rat, by dire rat. I'm just gonna.
As I step around the corner, see a giant swarm of rats, and I just sigh and just hold out my hand, and just the rat swarm explodes in fire.
I'm gonna
What-
click
what
this
happened?
reflex
What
button and
happened?
see if it lives. I guess.
What
but
happened to not being spelled prepared for combat? What happened
Well,
to that?
this is a domain spell.
I have to look up swarm traits now because I think it also takes more damage.
luck.
But
Yeah, they do take. I think they're vulnerable to fire, right?
you're
they?
vulnerable
They
to
might
area
not be.
effects or something. Subtypes. Where's my
It's an AOE, so there's things.
It's we're gonna look up the swarm. It's fine. Yeah, here we go. Blah 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 blah. Immunity spell that targets a specific number of creatures. It takes. So it would have taken. Okay. So it got its save, but then it takes some damage. So it's still alive because it made its save. I'm going to tell you. Anyway, I have marked out how much health it has damage taken. Ada, what do you want to do? There are still rats.
I mean, did you say it was? I mean, I don't know.
This room
I don't
has
have
also become mostly on fire. Briefly, at
That's
least.
fine.
Also, ah! Sorry,
That was the weirdest.
Roasted rat.
that's the mushroom behind you. Ah! Screaming behind your back.
Oh, it's cutting you out when you do that.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
it cuts you out, so you just end up making a face.
I don't know why that. Someone's trying to figure you out or something.
All right, so peeks the mic, got you. Ah, there we go.
Actually, I do have something that I could do.
Ah,
I actually have this on my character sheet. Actually, wait, what is it to pull something out of a backpack?
Depends. Usually it's an action. It could be a
Oh
move,
god.
depending on the
Like,
item.
It's got some rules
Can I-
to it, probably.
Can I take
If
a
it's a
flask of oil?
stowed item,
So I
What do you want to do with the flask of oil? Chuck it at it?
chuck it at him while there's a fireball already.
It's a flash. It's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
If it would have been
Khandes is
before
on-
the fireball, I'm on fire
However-
though, so I could light it.
however, yeah, I was about to say. However,
I could run up there
there's
and
a
just
person
go
on fire
whoosh,
next to me.
and actually hit into the swarm and light and ignite the oil.
Can I? So I want to throw a flask.
Sure. You are going to be not proficient with this, so take
That's
a
fine.
-4, and it's a, I guess, ranged touch probably, because you just have to hit it into there.
Yeah.
Maybe the square. I don't know. Just
Roll.
roll ranged, and we'll minus some stuff from it, and we'll see how you do.
I'll just put a -4 in.
Yeah.
14.
14. That's with the -4?
Yep, that's with a -4.
Alright. Khandes, I guess you're gonna try to light a oil on fire?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'll hit into the swarm with a flaming attack.
Okay. Roll your attack. Let's see if you hit.
I'll just roll an extra d6 for the fire damage because I don't have that added in here.
Oh, you have acid, which I assume.
Oh, well, that would be fire. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can change the element. So
Yeah, I forgot
just write-
to. No, I
Yeah, you
I
should
did
just write
realize I
or.
had it actually in there and checked. Yeah. So
You
yeah,
could also just do it so it rolls.
It'd be
and then you
fire.
Say acid or fire or yeah.
You could just put element.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or element. So you don't have to like check and uncheck it every time.
Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Alright.
I actually used a piece of equipment.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen very much in Pathfinder, I feel like. Because you basically have to put 7 feet into anything to be proficient in any piece of equipment.
This is probably lamp oil, probably.
It is lamp oil, which is like I could read you what it is. I wrote it on my character sheet. It's like 1d3, I
Yeah, roll a d3 then. We'll roll d6 and we'll just divide it by 2 round.
think. If lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 1d3 points of fire damage to each creature in the area.
Yeah. We'll roll your d3. Alright, 1.
Nice.
Gotcha. Alright.
But there's also Khandes there, so maybe it won't swarm him.
Nah, it's
Vona.
Yeah, I can still do that. Like, these rats maybe some kind of reflex save.
Sure, I'm gonna hit this button. They have a pretty decent one, but they also
that-
rolled a 4.
Less than what I'm gonna do to them. So they will take low rolled fire damage from a kill.
Ooh.
Still, 8 fire damage, which they take 50% more damage, so that's 12 damage,
Hell
which
yeah.
then causes the rat swarm to disperse. That will certainly be enough to do that. The
Maybe
oil
you should
also was
walk-
close. The
Maybe
second
you
round
should
of oil
walk
might
away
have been-
from screaming mushroom.
I do take a step forward.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Is there anything deeper down this? path
Yeah,
of doom?
there's like this tunnel over here that leads to that also has this like nice fire over here which was giving off the smoke.
Ah,
You know?
He thinks that's where some kind of rat leader might be in that direction.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to kill any of your pets.
I guess I use an action to drop darkness.
Okay.
well, that was an explosive intro.
They're cowardly, so this may work to our favor.
Yeah, the fact that we're completely unscathed.
Maybe we should do tunnel that we can fit in.
Yes, that is a smart idea. I kind of avoid the mushroom. I stick close to the wall.
Same here.
Okay.
Be careful, mushroom down there.
I try and avoid it as much as possible in these narrow passageways.
Well, you could go up and then
I feel like.
back down.
I mean, I feel like they know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
We literally announced and yelled.
There was a large explosion and then a lot of burning rat squeals.
We also
I mean,
announced that
so-
we were coming in. I mean,
Yeah,
So
we
many
literally
dead
shouted
rats.
we were coming in. I'm not like, they know we're here. They knew we're here. That's not the issue.
his kin knew we were here and ran up the thing, so he probably told him already.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just like, well, I was hoping that we could do this without harming anyone, including pets. But
Does Ada see anything more?
I do say that as I walk around the corner.
At least it was only the
I'll
pets.
show you some stuff in here for a second.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I was just like, I feel I'm just happy I did something slightly.
All right, I'm just gonna reveal this room here.
And let's be real, there's nothing I could have done. I am literally
Hi.
target damage.
So, there's a lot of were-rats in here, I'm not gonna lie. There's several pieces of broken furniture, dried hay, and fragments of lumber burned a small fire in the center of the open, rugged, carved cavern. Small alcoves filled with filthy, oversized rat nests dot the walls. And a disgusting drip of polluted black condensation echoes throughout the chamber. A thick flow of sewage spreads across the western edge of the chamber, seeping from a crack in the westernmost wall to another in the south. I will tell you that. Do any of you have knowledge? Hey, did you have knowledge engineering?
Nope.
Okay.
I
No.
don't.
Do you have perception? You can roll perception.
Yeah.
I don't.
I have perception.
Perception.
I'm decent at
Dude, imagine
perception.
having eyes.
My okay.
I'll click this
my-
button.
I see everything.
Okay, Khandes, I will tell you. You will notice there's something weird about this wall over here.
Okay.
Is
It,
it
seem, it seems like it's one that someone's put up in place there to
Okay.
block something off.
I'll say that looks like a temporary wall over there.
Yes. Anyway, there are were-rats here, and I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna maybe like let's copy and put some wall were-rats over here. We'll add a wall were-rat over here, and second wall rat over here.
I do want. We. Okay.
I mean, you know,
We
if
do-
you want to try to speak to them,
We do-
sure.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
am going to. We do intend to come in peace, but should you attack us, we will not hesitate to defend ourselves. So think twice before you do anything rash. And that's meant to be intimidating.
Okay, roll your intimidation then.
I would like to assist via saying, I have plenty more fire to burn the rest of you with.
I'm going to assist just by
I
being behind her,
cannot
being
roll
on
Well,
fire.
well?
I mean, I don't know plus 2 to that.
I'm just
so-
gonna
How
click
about,
on.
how about I help
Yeah, I'm
you?
just
Yours
gonna
was more
click initiative.
intimidating.
Well, too bad.
Well, let me roll my assist, see if I at least help.
Well, I'm gonna click initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear the old initiative then.
I
Let's go-
helped
let's go-
Ivona. How about that?
We had one person primary, and unfortunately, it
Time
was,
for speaking
Yeah.
is over.
Will it just re-roll if I click it again?
I
Yes.
don't know. It looked like it did.
It
in
will.
the
It
new
does.
system.
I run better!
Well,
So red rats are at no, and blue rats are at better than no. So
oh, you didn't clear the initiative though, so.
it replaced it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah,
have to
it
roll my
replaces it and
initiative.
it'll-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it replaced it, and then he'll like. And then it...
Ooh, better.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess my 4 is fair. I was trying to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably just lunged at me while I'm trying to be trying to be kind.
I mean, there was a big explosion and a bunch of rats died already, and there's probably the smell of burning rat throughout the place. It's just.
I mean, I literally did say as we were coming into this room that we didn't want to hurt anyone. But...
Anyway,
Yeah.
Zardas, do you want to do anything?
I'm gonna try and non-lethal.
Do they have metal weapons?
Let me see here. Yes!
Okay. Just reading.
I guess
I
they
don't
have
know.
short swords.
Well, I think I have to walk closer to get this. Yeah, hang on. Let me move and calculate distance. Yeah, I can hit, like these two guys, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
With this.
Heat metal!
Woo.
Oh, yeah, it's heat metal, not heat weapon. That would be a very dumb.
Okay. So I guess a will save from one of them that you're targeting with hot weapon. Oh, one per
I can hit
creature.
up to 2.
Okay. So probably like this guy and this guy, I assume.
No, I said this one and this one.
They just have to be within
Okay.
30 feet of each other?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
could hit this.
Okay. I will roll for the one.
Those two.
The other.
Oh,
Dang.
jeez.
They're willful. I guess they're holding on to their equipment, but it's
Sounds
hot.
like a weird will save. I feel like that's.
I think if it's a magical item, it gets it. It's weird. I remember reading this a lot.
Saving throw against magic metal is allowed. A saving throw against a spell, an item, the creature possession uses the creature's saving throw bonus. And
Oh,
its
it uses
bonus
its
higher.
saving throw. Okay.
Hmm.
Unattended.
Yeah, unattended
non-magical
things. I
items get no
think
saving
just
throw.
yeah. Okay.
A creature
Ugh.
takes 5 damage. Small damage is face.
So I guess nothing happens then, because they.
Well, it does seem to say that like
I think it's
Doesn't-
still getting
Because
hot.
it's in their possession. An item in the creature's possession uses the creature's saving throw.
Okay, will save negates. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So they managed to like because the item is technically in their possession and they've been armed because they were ready for it. They're like no, stop, sword not hot. Avona, what do you want to do?
Don't know.
Hmm.
probably will have to get close to the shrieking mushrooms to see.
Gotta look at my spell list.
Or walk in front of me. That always ends well. Also, I suspect more can pour through here at any.
Alright, I hope you have stats for these, because you did give me the item.
Uh-huh.
I pull one of the patches from my robe, and I summon forth Plague Ogre Zombie.
In
In
Plague
the
Ogre
room.
Zombie. Do I have a token of Plague Ogre Zombie?
I mean, you.
Owlbear Skeleton, you can be Plague Ogre Zombie.
That works.
Where are you putting it?
Like right there.
Oh, damn it.
Alright.
I was gonna go there and enlarge, but
I mean, in large, if there's room, you kind of get shoved to the side, right? So you could just go a little past it.
You could just jump in the campfire and get big.
no.
Oh yeah, there's a campfire.
I mean, I get resistance. I resist 5 fire, but still.
Can you give me
Actually, it's probably enough
That's
for
a lot.
a campfire.
Well, I
I'll
probably
give
could
you-
get over here.
the stat block.
And then you'll have like super reach too. So.
Yeah.
And they'll have to get in the fire to hit you.
Well,
It
also, if they
goes
try
it also goes immediately after me.
Yes. The unfortunate thing is I don't have an actual stat block. I kind of worked on it before just to figure it out because they don't have a lot of stats. They're just I've got the template plus ogre.
Yeah, I was about to say, just take ogre and apply the.
Give me an ogre stat block then.
Sure.
Or I can just pull up the ogre stat block and roll from the dice roller.
Yeah. Because the stats should be fairly the same for ogre.
I think
so.
undead just gives it some fortitude stuff and shit like that.
It applies onto it, I think, right?
Because all undead don't have
zombies a
fortitude.
template.
Yeah, it's a template. The plague stuff is just the plague stuff. It would have bonus 2 to strength. I would just let you know. So it would have plus
so
1.
What's its 2 hits?
But it might not, let me just see here. The base attack bonus would be 3/4, which I think it normally is 3/4 for. Yeah, it's exact same. That it would have 2 bonus hit dice, so it would actually have 6 hit dice. So it would have 4 base attack bonus. So it'd be 4 plus 6 to hit. It'd be plus 10 to hit.
Plus 10 to hit. Okay.
Nice.
But even it would still just have the 1 attack though.
And then it's I assume uses a slam attack.
Yeah, it's just staggered, so it just would make a slam, and
What would the die on slam be?
Yeah, and the plague
What do you
says
increase it?
it
What do you
does
increase a D6 to? For a large?
A D8, I think.
Just go to a D8.
Or go check.
probably.
Okay. Cool. I have everything I need to know to roll in.
Also, I
it
do
might
wanna
just
say-
have, honestly speaking, it might just have the weapon it had, which is a great club.
Yeah.
I can say it has a great club. That does 2d8. And it's two-handed. So, there you go. It's like... So it'd be plus 2d8 plus 9.
I'm gonna have it move over here.
It gains a slam attack.
It
but
is
doesn't-
staggered,
it
so
loses weapons.
wherever you summon it, it can either move or attack. I
I
will
was
say.
gonna move her.
Just to
Then I'll
note,
just have it bash this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep that in mind. Though it's got the plague thing, which it can technically spread plague, but that doesn't really help too much in the situation, and it explodes with that.
They're
but,
rad people.
yeah.
They're
it does
horrible.
explode. Well, honestly, the explosion for death is probably more detrimental to us.
You'll live.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
That's a. Why did I roll 2? I rolled a D8. I rolled damage like a dumbass. I meant to roll. Okay, it's a 30 to hit.
Oh,
Okay. Roll confirmation for critical then.
I assume I still add the. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't confirm.
That confirms.
Oh, it
so
does
it just has to hit.
Okay.
Confirm.
it just has to hit to confirm. Yeah.
Uh,
Roll 4d8 plus 18.
Although, if we do infect it, they rise as a plague zombie in 2d6 hours.
Oh, please no.
okay. I'm pressing the button.
Okay.
Oh. 36
Holy
points of damage.
Jesus.
Well,
If they
Is it
don't
just like-
surrender at this fucking point, then there's no saving.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not dead outright because of its damage reduction, and that's the
Oh, that's
only
right.
reason.
Lycanthrope.
All right.
But I'm just gonna do this to its token because it's very much on the ground bleeding
If they
out.
don't surrender now, then they're fucked.
I'm
All
just
right.
I'm just
I will attempt diplomacy when my turn comes up.
gonna put
Someone
this,
intimidate
this
them.
-6 to its hit points here. It has 10 turns of life, probably.
That's
Or-
my turn, baby.
Okay. Khandes, what do you want to do?
I'm going here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get big and rage.
Uh-huh.
Angry.
Do-do-do.
And what is it? To do non-lethal, it's minus
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 4.
4.
minus
Mhm.
4. Just
It's pretty brutal.
There's a feat for that if you want to take people alive, basically.
Yeah, I don't like how Pathfinder makes you take a feat for literally everything.
They fixed it in 2nd edition. It's very, again, older editions.
I know.
I will say, after I hit, I will say surrender or...
Surrender or the big ogre comes at
surrender
you.
or we continue.
Yeah. But let me... Okay, and it is a +1 weapon.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that gets through their damage reductions or not, but...
I don't know if it does or not either. I assume no.
It would need to be silver DR, and I don't remember what it is in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I don't know if silver is 2 or 3.
I have silver.
Is that with the -4?
Yes.
All right, that does indeed hit.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, large boy attack. Oh, and... Let's see. I guess this one.
That's the one you're going for? Okay.
Yeah, because it has to be far enough away for me to
Bonk.
actually hit. I couldn't hit the closer one.
Okay. It's still up. Because of damage reduction, and that's the only reason it's up. Anyway.
But I'll say
I forgot to
surrender
check-
or we continue.
I forgot to check something. What's your... I'm going to roll something because I forgot to check it. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna do something here. Because you're gonna be interrupted after that. I'm just gonna add this turn and put a number on it, and make you descending again, and then move through to Khandes.
Also, I forgot. I think I still have 2 turns of fire, so that would have also been another 1 fire.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So technically you're gonna be like here now. Grr! Do not let the surface invaders intimidate you! We shall have victory over them!
It's moving into my threat range.
Well, he popped out.
Can I get a claw attack?
You didn't know he was there. He was
okay.
hidden. So he pops out, and he will make an attack. I have to roll.
We just kill this guy. Might surrender.
What's your AC?
Currently it is 16.
Okay. So... God, this... There we go. Thank you, the newer dice roller, for me figuring you out more and more.
Does the zombie count as an ally?
Yes?
Well, okay, can I move past him without...
Oh, probably.
Acid.
Khandes, take 6 damage.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That wasn't much of a hit.
Let's see if my...
But I can... I have... Do I have an image of this guy? I think I had an image of this guy. Did I? I don't know. I can show you what this guy looks like from...
A rat.
Stats.
He's a big rat.
Do I have him? I thought I have. Oh, let me quickly do that. The rats, though, are going to do something. They still have their leader here, so let me just quickly...
There's a wall of... There's a tide of flesh that they maybe can't get through, so you know.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Here he is.
Oh,
So
look at him. He's a rat.
Got a chain shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a really, really nice sword.
He's got so many pouches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy crap. I didn't notice that until you said it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that sword from his corpse.
Probably a good idea.
You are
sword
all...
atta-
Honestly, why aren't
Well-
you guys evil?
I can I have an attack of opportunity.
To be fair, these guys
They
are
took 5-foot
literally
steps.
waffle
Oh,
lizards.
I like how I'm I'm chaotic neutral and you guys are chaotic good.
Ogre.
These are lawful evil
What was
creatures
the
when they
what's the
attack
fuck
us.
is the ogre AC?
AC?
Oh god, let's see here. Has large, it gets +3 natural
Alright,
armor.
AC 17.
Whoa!
Yeah, so that's gonna miss. Ogre's probably got some good AC. That one, I think. It would lose.
Also, zombies get a +3 to armor, natural armor.
Yeah, for large size.
For large, yeah.
But an extra -1 to dex, so +2 up, so it's 19. So it'll take 8 damage there for that.
Okay,
yeah. And then one last attack on that. And then for you, Khandes, twang. Oh!
Oh!
Does a 23 confirm?
Yeah, a 23 would confirm.
Then you take 10 critical crossbow damage from that guy you smacked as he took a step back and pulled out his light crossbow and went twang into you. We will have victory for the Ratmen! That's both of their groups. Ada. I'm just going to move unconscious guy
What
back.
I want?
He's technically under the foot that he's there. Oh, wait, let me roll something here. That's a dex check. No, here. There we
It'd
go.
be con.
Nope, he's still bleeding, so he goes to -7 then.
Ha.
There you go.
I can't save you, evil rat man.
God damn it.
I mean, technically I could, because I just looked up the rules. It's only a 15. You don't actually get penalties to the check for heal.
I mean
Yeah.
the stabilize spell.
Yeah, he's not going to cast it. You're not going to choose to stay.
I don't have it ready, and I'm not gonna cast it on these things.
They're abominations.
I want to be helpful.
But they're kind of attacking us.
They are literally
They
hostile
are.
currently.
For too long, the surface... Okay, this guy's going off on a speech. For too long, the surface has been kept from us by these horrible beings. We will purify them and reclaim it for the great power of the rats.
Well, I
Yeah,
know I'm
thank
doing
you.
it on
Follow
my
me,
turn.
my
We
people.
could destroy this guy.
I know what I'm doing on my turn.
I know what I'm doing on my turn too.
Don't worry, I won't be in the way.
Foggy. Oh, I got you, Funky.
I mean,
Kitten!
I'm gonna specifically go that way, so that way I don't trigger attacks of opportunity. I'm gonna
I
smack.
know.
I'm gonna smack Gur.
Okay, you're gonna run up there and smack her. There you go.
Yeah.
Funky. Then she bounds away. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Let's actually throw in a +4 for non-lethal. Throw him a dummy. But also let me activate.
What the fuck you have?
Oh wait, no, it's already active because I did the smell thing. So yeah, no, it's already active.
Oh, okay, doesn't matter. Well, doesn't matter.
What?
I just thinking of stuff on the just checking stats, because things with class levels have abilities and stuff, and I'm like, oh wait, I have to remember the things they have. So I'm talking to myself. What are you doing?
I'm going to bite. Attempt to at least.
How do you
When does
bites lycanthrope? How do you like it?
Bite him in the neck.
I'm also doing
Assert dominance.
non-lethal bite. Maybe I should do. How does that work? Bite him in the leg, I guess.
Bite his head off.
You like gnaw on him and not try to to bite him. You try to I don't know.
I can cause him to bleed. Is just I'm not going for vital areas. Is the thing I think.
Just nibble on his arm.
Yeah.
He does have a very tasty arm. Don't worry.
Well, he's made of rat,
Okay.
so I don't think he does.
I mean,
this
it
is
could
also
be
really
tasty.
true. He is made of rat.
Kind of rat meat.
21 will
21.
not hit him.
Really?
Really.
Got a chain shirt.
He's got chain shirt.
It must be a +1 or something.
He's
a
very
captain.
armored. He's a boat captain.
He's a ship captain.
Okay, I guess I can't non-lethal him because that was an 18 for me.
Mm-hmm.
What level are we supposed to be, by the way?
Technically speaking, you'll be leveling up to 5 after completing this first mission.
Got it.
Anyway, Zardis.
I'm gonna walk through this horrible goo awfulness over towards this weird thing.
Yeah, it's a
somewhere
wall.
like here-ish.
Yeah, there's this wall that looks like it's probably someone just put in its place.
Yeah.
Give me another perception check.
Yeah, I can give you a perception check.
I think more are going to be pouring through there.
Imagine having eyes.
That's a 31.
Damn, that's a lot of eyes.
Check.
You will hear something behind there. So hungry. Stilly rat humans capture
There's a
me.
wall there.
What was that? Silly rat?
You hear from over on the other side this. So hungry. Silly rat humans capture me. Want freedom.
There's a makeshift wall there.
Yeah.
You got a Babe Ruth on you?
Yeah, you know, I think I am very tempted to change my action that I had planned.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like I can easily like push whatever this wall is over?
Probably not push it over, but it looks like it could be broken.
It was assembled by rat men.
Mm-hmm.
The finest craftsmanship.
Okay. Well, I'll continue with my original idea, but I will say to the group, there's some hungry creature in here that really hates the rats. And I'll continue my movement over to here, next to this horrible abomination thing.
Yeah, that's George.
George.
Yeah. So.
It's not mine. I didn't make him.
I don't know. You did something and it happened, but. So this won't hurt him, but originally I was thinking of putting out this, bonfire that's here. But when this guy started talking, I don't like him. So I'm gonna make it rain above him several gallons of water.
You're gonna drench a rat.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
When he started doing his speech, I'm like, I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Oh, it smells like wet rat.
And I should say my element is technically fire.
Okay.
And, maybe some of the water will put out the fire that's near you guys, because it is a lot of water.
Yeah. Avona.
Alright. I have a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
I have to read these two spells. No.
I've been going non-lethal.
I was just waterboarding him. That's not lethal.
What can I say this is?
I was just waterboarding him. That's not lethal.
Okay, yeah, this works. Alright, I point at him.
Mm-hmm.
I say an incantation, and I need him to make me a fortitude save.
Alright, I'm gonna roll this d20 and then look up his stats. So, because I didn't have his character sheet ready. I'm gonna tell you that.
Alright,
roll a 13.
Fail.
You might
It's
fail.
Unlikely.
What was the DC you had?
It's 16.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, it's very unlikely. Okay, he made a save.
Alright, cool. I waste my second level spell slot. That's my turn. It's the ogre's turn. The ogre's gonna slap this boy right here.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
Do it, you horrible abomination that deserves to die.
20 to hit.
20 will hit a rat man.
Alright, 2d8 plus 10? No. Plus, yes.
Seriously, I can't.
15 points of damage.
Can you tell me what his AC is so I can decide?
Over 20.
As an ogre, just double hand smashes this dude in the face.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay.
A 21 didn't hit. I'm just wondering if it's like 22 or 25. I just want to know whether I can hit it at all.
This might narrow it down. I dropped my power attack this time. So I'm going to claw him non-lethally.
Okay.
And let's see if this hits. 21. Nope.
That will not hit.
And now I am no longer on fire.
Okay. Then it would be Razor Claw on his turn.
Can
guess
he tell that we're trying to not kill him?
I mean, he's kind of angry and hates us.
He is angry and totally probably like hateful
Okay,
of
at this
surface
point-
dwellers.
He's tyrannical.
Okay, at this point,
He must
let's
be
just kill
dispatched.
him, and then we'll talk to the rest.
But he's the one we wanted to talk to.
Well,
Yeah, we
we
technically
don't.
wanted him alive.
We don't need him.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if we kill the leader, maybe the rest won't rise up against the
You
people.
can assume
I
a
mean, they
position
won't
of Rat
succeed
King after
anyway.
this. You know.
Okay.
They won't succeed anyway.
He'll
least we can do
keep
is
going
try and
for
help them
Khandes
all.
because Khandes is big.
I mean, honestly, destroying these rats might also.
Let's see here. Does a 21 hit you, Khandes?
Jesus Christ,
Whoa!
yes.
Hell yeah.
I have a 16 AC.
Okay.
I feel like this is meant to be for a level 5.
Oh wait, Oh shit! I should have bonus action last turn and put a shield up.
He
Bonus
will.
action. You mean Swift?
He is
What?
going to vitally stab you this time. Ha
Got sneak
Oh
attack.
god.
Take 9.
Oh shit.
No, he's using Vital Strike, the feat, so he only makes one attack and
Oh,
hits
okay.
with it.
Right
He
in the
doesn't-
kidneys.
I'm
he
getting
doesn't-
pissed off now. I might not non-lethally attack
Hey,
him
Yeah,
next
no,
time.
I'm kind of at that point with this guy. I'm just kind of like, you're being a total dumbass.
Don't
Let's just
worry.
murder you.
You
and
have
then
my
we'll just move
blessing to
on.
kill them.
Just questioning something about his stat block that I think is a mistake.
the fact
That's
that
a
he-
big fucking plus. He rolled an 8.
No, well, he's...
Oh, I was more wondering about the 21 because
You're
that's
rolling an
stupid high.
No, that's actually pretty standard for Pathfinder.
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess my AC's 20s.
The
Like a
were
30
rats.
would be pretty absurd.
So they're going to continue their...
It's just I'm trying to non-lethal him. Like, literally, a 4 makes a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 3 will continue their assault versus...
The ogre.
There's some kind
Ogre.
of giant.
Yeah, there's some kind of undead abomination over here. Jesus.
Yeah, that hits.
It'll take 15 then, because I think 19 confirms.
Still alive.
Okay.
What the hell?
Still alive.
That doesn't quite confirm that.
Oh, what kind of DR does it have, anyway? I
Oh,
forgot.
DR? I mean, what DR does a zombie get?
I
It
didn't think they
says
got
slashing.
zombie.
Okay, no, they do get 5 slashing. However, it also says the plague doesn't get that. So,
Okay. Oh, the plague doesn't get the DR. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Still alive.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And then,
I mean,
1
why
versus
did he?
Ada. Does 18 hit you, Ada?
Nope.
And then a crossbow versus Khandes. Twang. Does 19 hit you?
Yes.
4 damage.
I remember, I am more of the tank. Khandes is more of the damage. We make a very good pair.
Ada!
Okay, you know what? You're really pissing me off. I'm
Why do you think I
going to say that-
waterboarded him?
And I'm just gonna full attack him.
25 will hit.
Woo!
13 will not.
Okay, well, he takes 7 damage. And I do have DR silver.
Okay.
Or I
Very
ignore
good
DR
to
silver.
know, because that would definitely have applied. And his normal stat block doesn't have his DR on it as a were-rat, and I don't know why. That was what I was commenting about. I'm like, where is your
Oh, okay.
damage reduction? I don't know. Anyway.
Rat.
Mark
He's got
off
rat
damage.
DR.
Zardris.
I guess I will pull out a cool scimitar
Mm-hmm.
and try and hack down a makeshift barricade.
Sure.
Eh.
Okay. You'll certainly hit it and deal some damage.
Take that, barricade.
Do you have diplomacy?
I do, but
Do you want-
isn't
you
it kind
can-
of an action to use it in combat?
I can say you can give it here for whatever's behind there.
Okay.
He's not in combat yet, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's not in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
Baldur's
the
Gate
system.
rules where outside of combat you can do whatever you want.
Time is normal.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting like a full long rest over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I'm going to free you. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Want me to roll diplomacy?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Can I
How
roll
about
high?
I'll free?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's
And,
not
and
bad.
how about I'm going to free you. Help us fight the were-rats.
Well, I mean, we are actively fighting these little monsters.
Alright. I'm just gonna do something
I
here.
think he wants to kill them anyway.
They kind of
I
deserve
mean,
it.
I feel like releasing whatever the heck this is will probably just do murder. I mean,
What if it's
trying
a
to be
bigger
nice-
rat?
Oh, like Warhammer. Like
What if it's like the
Warhammer?
freak rat that they didn't like, so they locked him in the closet?
Yeah, like the,
He's the
giant
Chad?
Warhammer.
Good lord.
Holy crap!
He's the
Mhm.
Chad rat.
There's a large pounding on the other side of where
time
you're at.
time really is moving normally for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, he's trying to punch the barricade down.
Yeah. Avona.
All right. Cool.
I can't
Alright.
wait until next level
I have to
when
calculate
my-
range. Sorry.
when
Yeah,
my
it's
damage
weird.
die goes up to a D6.
I think it's usually like 5 or 10 per level, or every other level.
My scorching ray the
Oh wait,
Rat
no,
man.
sorry, it's
I
a
mean, I forgot to
7th
roll
level.
something
My,
here. Oh.
oh my god.
Hey.
Oh wait, that might change things.
No, this guy's stabilized.
Okay.
Oh,
He's stabilized, you say. I scorching ray no, I scorching ray the rat.
Okay, if you literally turn to Scorching Ray and if you stabilize, I would say your alignment is
Alright,
changed.
I have his touch AC. Okay.
Do you have his touch AC ready?
I have his touch AC.
Roll
Yeah.
oh, it's a 21.
That will hit him.
I think that damage is really unfortunate, but I also think it's wrong.
I
Is it
can't see the dice.
I don't know.
46? Ooh.
4d6, you rolled a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 1.
Man, that's sad.
Wow.
I don't like that. I hate that it. Man.
Do you just want to roll 46? I'll allow you just to roll 46.
Yeah, like, I don't like when it auto rolls shit.
Yeah.
that's
Big
that's
statues.
horrible.
That's
That is.
Statistically unlikely
Anyway,
as
it's
well.
just 11
No,
fire
I
damage.
mean, statistically, it's as likely as any other set of rolls.
It's
Why?
still a pretty low roll. Anyway, Khandes.
Hey, it's an ogre's turn. How dare you?
Oh,
spit in my
sorry.
stone.
Ogre's turn. Yes.
I'm on the
Anyways,
ground.
What's
he's
the
hitting this
difference?
guy.
Yeah. Okay, you hit that guy.
I gotta find it in my list of things. Hold on.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
Points of
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
His damage reduction is the only thing keeping him up.
I hate that this thing is
It's like-
alive or
Ah!
Okay, well,
very useful in combat right now.
I'm not gonna be alive for much longer.
anyway.
No, it's not.
The
Alright.
lieutenant is fucking rolling.
Khandes, I think the 20 will hit you again, right?
With a
Wait, I
D12.
didn't get to
That's
attack.
a D12.
Oh, he's above me? Yes.
Also, that was-
Oh no! I'm
28
sorry.
initiative?
We skipped. No. That's
Oh,
right. He was
okay.
28. It is your turn, Khandes. Because
I
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I pushed
What the
again.
heck?
It was because of the ogre. I pushed again. You go
also,
before.
You
Okay.
rolled a D12.
I did roll a d12. That's incorrect. I pushed the
Wrong.
wrong-
That's the
Well, I'm
wrong
also-
die.
I'm also gonna bonus action and put up a shield,
Okay.
and
The power
I
of
will-
Scald is finally coming up. Just like woo.
I will try to claw him.
All right.
Oh my god.
That will
Oh.
definitely confirm it.
Kill this
Uh,
fucker.
That's a lot.
Rip him in half.
That's a lot of damage.
All right. I have marked
Is
off.
it both
damage.
of those?
No, it'll be the second one.
Yeah,
if the crit
okay. Yeah.
confirms.
27.
The second one is the crit.
So you'll kind of slash into him
That's
heavily as he kind of like, kind of hiss at you and be like, spit out some of the water that was top of his head,
I don't know why. I don't know
Surrender!
why.
Become
I don't know why
servants
my-
of the new rat empire I will create!
Yeah, this
My
guy's
brain
a
just kind of
psychopath.
pictured him doing the like shake off thing, and my brain also said, "That's cute."
As he gets horribly slashed with a
Yeah.
giant hand.
Alright, he'll go. Does a 24 hit you?
Yes, because I have a 20 AC now.
13 damage.
Yeah, calm down.
Ow!
Bro. You need to chill. You need
Maybe
to
I should
relax.
touch you really quick.
I mean, maybe you should.
I'm at
maybe-
19.
Is there anywhere you could? No, I mean, if the ogre 5-foot step, then you could 5-foot step,
Ogre.
and then I'd be taking
4 more damage to the ogre.
Alright.
4 more damage to the ogre.
And the ogre's dead.
Okay.
Okay, Khandes, you can 5-foot step backwards now.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete this ogre.
There's an ogre corpse there now.
Yeah.
Oh.
A rat versus Ada.
I can do it my next turn. Yes.
And a light crossbow versus. Hey, it misses you! He twangs another shot at you, and this time your shield deflects the crossbow bolt as he shakes his fist, wanting to finally get more revenge on you for that first blow you dealt about that rat over there. Anyway. And now the rat's stable, so I don't have to worry about him. Move these, colored rats farther away
haven't
so
killed
I don't
anyone
get
yet.
confused. Ada, though, you can go. Your turn.
Chomp a dumb
Attack
rat,
against
man.
the leader. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
friggin' hell.
Those will not hit.
I know they won't.
Mhm.
My rolls today have been atrocious.
What's the range
Sargis.
Are you sure you're chaotic good?
What do you mean? I'm fighting hostile creatures that attacked us.
15. He's not in range, but his stupid friends are. I'm gonna step over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also,
Man.
there's a thing that.
Well,
you might
now I
wanna,
can't
step
5-foot step back.
Well, don't worry. I can heal your horrible body after I do burning hands on these guys in front of
You
us.
should go here. You should go here so he can at least 5-foot step up to here.
Can I do it from here?
I'd have to go into the fire then.
Oh, I can do it from here.
Oh.
That's
You can
15.
still hit. Yeah, you can still hit these freaks.
Yeah.
I can do it from there.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here.
I guess I burned the man who is on the ground.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna delete
Take
this
that,
man.
ground man.
He's dead. He had some
come
health left.
on, says Ada.
I'm gonna roll from reflex on these other two dudes that are getting hit by fire. They'll both apparently make
well,
it.
I still take some of the damage.
They will still take some of the damage.
Well, I guess we're not getting rat help.
Probably not. No.
At this point, no.
Avona.
Okay. It's a me turn.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad about this.
I
but-
don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to roll some things again. I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
some d20s because on your
man
turn.
who's
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
with the
free
guy.
himself.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Come
D8,
help us.
D6 and D6. Wow, he's not rolling well. I'm sorry to say.
By the time he gets
Punch.
out, it's not gonna matter.
Mhm.
Punch harder! There are so many rats in here still.
What is his AC? We've hit him a few times.
Oh, the dude. This guy. He's got 23. He's a high level. A bunch of levels of
He's a
fighter.
rogue. Oh, fighter.
He is a fighter. Yeah. He
he
would
didn't
sneak
use
attack you.
Sneak
Yeah.
attack?
He doesn't have sneak attack.
No, he had
Oh, I
Vital
thought he-
Strike.
Oh, vital strike. Sorry.
So he's only since he's foregoing his second attack to attack once with a higher bonus. Ah,
Yeah.
man,
He's
you
got
know.
2 attacks, so he's got 6 levels of fight.
Man, choices. So many choices I could make.
He's also got were-rat hit dice too, technically,
Oh,
but
yeah, that would also
Howdy.
add his BABs.
Hello. Can these two boys make reflex saves, please?
Sure.
Two red
Roll-
boys.
The rat boys.
Yeah, two red dudes.
Two red dudes.
We wanted to help. Too bad.
Damn.
We
They
can't do
Well,
it
one of
anymore.
them
their
failed.
fate.
So this
He
one
gave
here
them
that was
a
been
chance.
beaten by an ogre zombie will twist out of the way. Just a little bit.
I'm gonna
sorry, I'm
hit
looking at
that
how
man.
much damage this has to be. 1d4 points per caster level. So it would be 4d4. Alright. I think that's correct.
Well, at least we're helping the city with a problem.
12 points of fire damage. Reflex half.
Ada's justifying it to herself.
Well, I don't have to justify it.
They're
We
you.
gave them a
I know
chance.
none of you do.
Anyway.
That's my turn.
And, okay. Ow.
I wonder what if my character's more neutral
Khandes?
than chaos.
I've also been keeping. I
I'll
also
take
haven't
a
killed
5-foot
anyone
step
technically.
back.
I killed one person
Yeah.
after you.
Can I hammer him at this point, or
He
do I
deserved
still have
it.
to claw him?
I mean,
That 10-foot reach with the claw.
Yeah. I have 15-foot reach with the hammer, so I guess I have to claw him, huh?
I'm moving forward next turn.
you could also hit a wall and free something if you really wanted
There
to.
is that wall.
There's a
of
man back there.
angry man.
I
back
could, but I'm kind of in rage mode, and I don't think I would be thinking about that.
I mean, that's
there.
true.
That's fair. I mean, you have been getting
You
stabbed
could hit it.
horribly.
A lot. Yeah.
I guess
Don't
I'll
worry,
just
if you-
claw him again.
If you fall down, I'll heal you or something. Maybe. We'll see.
Well, at this point, I'm not going to be next to him anymore for him to stab me.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You'll
I
get
can do
shot
my
by a
job now.
crossbow.
Unfortunately, that will not hit.
Yes. Well, he is going to then strike at you, Ada. I'm gonna roll d20.
Yay!
He will miss.
He missed.
Roll a
Damn.
3.
Finally.
Oh, I finally stepped back and
Oh, well,
he
he's
wouldn't have
unconscious.
engaged
Get,
the whole thing.
back there.
Oh no,
Uh,
he's walked forward.
Didn't he just jump into the fire?
Fine. That's right. He's still here. You can just. Anyway, attack on Ada. What's your AC?
20.
Okay.
This is why I'm the tank.
Take 5. And then an attack on
You
know
so
what,
the one on Khandes hit.
Khandes. You get missed. And then light crossbow will miss too. Okay. Is that 1, 2, 3? That guy's dead. That guy's unconscious. All right. That's their turn. Oh, let me roll a d20. Let's see about something here. Okay. You additional -1. Gotcha.
He might be allowed to live.
He might be allowed to live. Ada.
Okay, let's see how my bite does this time. 26.
That will indeed impact the man.
Still standing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, good.
Darkness,
No.
if you move back, I could take another 5 foot and be able to hammer the big guy.
I was gonna move forward.
Or, yeah, if you move out of my way, basically.
Yeah. I was gonna move forward.
I'm not gonna.
Also, the one good thing, I kind of wish he did step forward, because then I could have attacked him.
I
Even
will
moving within my threat
step
range.
up, and I will attempt to sword, not the man
Unless
on
he
the ground.
5 foot stepped, then it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, 5 steps.
Mm-hmm.
And I will try and nope, I don't sword that man.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna roll. It just hits. Okay. Interesting. Vona.
Alright. 3 did another spell. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't move
No, I'm not
to
gonna.
the right.
Alright.
Just do another burning hands, just right.
Oh,
right
wait, I guess
here.
I'm out of.
Damn.
I'm a wizard. I don't have free things. I have to prep spells individually.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way.
You know, this guy seems like a real dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
I pointed him.
Mm-hmm.
This man over here.
Yeah.
Cast command.
Okay.
Like command him to fall. Pro.
All right. Okay.
Is he stupid?
You might
Maybe. Let's see what he rolls. It could be a good roll. It could be.
Damn
a good
it.
I mean,
roll.
he rolled a 76.
Yeah.
Man, what
I
level
won't
is that?
forget.
First level?
I mean, it's not a high DC for me because it's a spell-like ability, and those all skill
it's
upgrades.
spell like. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
What
from
level
your-
spell is it?
It's a first level spell, but it's a spell-like ability spell, so the DC is like 13.
Yeah. So, well, he did his roll there.
That's my turn.
Khandes.
Okay. Taking a 5 foot stack, it's hammer time.
Uh-huh.
I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
You do it, maybe.
All right.
Oh, no fire damage. I forgot to unclick
yeah.
that. So just the 21.
Kill him. Bash his brains in.
Okay, you get a smack in.
Don't worry about unclicking it. Just make it clear when you don't have it.
Okay.
Well, I can unclick it.
I'm
It's not a
going
big deal.
to roll
There
this
might be a way
d20.
Oh, no.
I'm going to roll another d20. What's your AC, Ada?
20.
All right. I am going to roll.
I think he just critted you.
He is
Actually.
indeed critting you with his rapier.
He's got a crit threat ratio.
He does.
Take 22 damage,
no.
Ada.
He also got a 21 on me
That
when he
looks about
rolled an
right.
8, so he has a
Yeah,
big bonus.
Wait. I have a question. Does
Sure.
crit damage count as precision damage?
No, they're technically separate. Why?
Yeah.
Dang. Because I have a 25% chance to ignore crit damage.
Yeah, if he vital
Or, sorry,
striked you.
ignore precision damage. 25% chance to ignore precision damage.
Let me just roll a d. He would be fine then, anyway, regardless.
Oh, okay.
Just to check, because it's usually precision and crit damage, so it could be together.
Yeah.
So we've been using low for percentages. I rolled an 88. That's high instead. So
Yeah.
So just in case it did count, it doesn't. I rolled it. The were-rats. We'll just do them kind of all together because they ended up.
Ignore precision and crits. Sorry, never mind. It is crits as well.
Yep.
So, but they hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
This is why I'm the take though.
One red
I
dude
take 20,
will
20 damage because I do have 2 DR.
will stab at you, Khandes. He's like, I will still take you down. No, he won't.
Yeah, I have a 20 AC at the moment.
There's this light crossbow that's totally going to come towards you again, though. He hits you again.
God damn
Wow.
it.
I want to
This
point out
freaking
that
archer man.
This like fight is kind of absurd for a level 4 party.
I feel like this is
Kind
supposed to
of.
be for level 5. Also,
This
missing
might be
2
like
players.
this might not be the first one to do. Yes, normally.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
at 13.
I didn't check to see which was different, so that's why I wasn't calculating which one was which. So I think this was one that would have been better at level.
I want to point
Yeah.
out he had to roll like a 19, then or 19 or 20, then he had to like confirm to crit, then he had to beat my 25% crit resistance. This guy really wanted to hit me.
He really did. Yours was 20, right, Ada?
What?
Your AC was
AC.
20, right?
Yeah, my AC's 20.
Okay, I should. Oh, I can click on you and see it anyway. They will miss then. The other two. Yeah, they can't really. So, Ada, it's your turn. I skipped by you, but it's your turn technically.
Hit him in the nose.
Mhm.
I mean, ideally, I want to end this by biting out his jugular. No.
Mhm.
No.
I'm apparently reeling from the fact that he just slit my guts open.
Yeah.
Sardris.
Well,
That's a good one. All right, I'm
This
gonna
creature
reveal
cannot break through
something.
the wall.
Oh no!
Finally.
Boom! There's an Authion.
Knew it!
Oh!
I literally...
Ah!
Hey,
We're
not,
bad. We're bad. Rat humans.
You point my sword at the things in front of me.
Well, it already used its attacks this turn, so you know.
Alright, well, I don't know if this is good or not. I'm gonna hit the rat in front of me, maybe.
I mean,
no. I
there's
swing wildly.
Let me... At least Authion is semi-intelligent, and we can just let him eat the rat bodies and walk away.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot
Hey,
step back.
we could work with this guy. He can eat the corpses of the plague people.
Oh, that's a good idea. We can work... We can
Yucky.
get Authions to help.
I mean, they, it's probably not good for them or anything. Anyway, Avona.
If it horribly dies, it's not our fault anymore.
Kind of out of stuff because it's the curse of being a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Especially
you
in a
can do
fight
your
we're
saber
not-
suck spells.
Especially in with what spell slots?
I mean,
Cantrips.
so you don't have any first level...
With what damage
in
and cantrips? This is Pathfinder.
The cantrips
Oh,
aren't really
Pathfinder?
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
Pathfinder doesn't have
D3.
Oh yeah, I'm
They're
gonna do a
D3 or
D3.
D2.
They're like a
every-
D3,
Anyways, I
yeah.
want to magic missile the fucking rat man.
Okay, rolling
Alright,
damage.
man.
Oh yeah, you have the wand. That's fine.
I think it just does damage, right?
It just
Yeah.
do damage.
It auto
2
hits.
force
Magic
damage. Welcome to magic missile. I leave.
Okay. Khandes.
You know, I'm right there with you.
I will continue trying to hammer this guy into the ground.
Sure.
God damn it.
You will not. His turn. Alright.
I get plus 10.
So...
I mean, I have a plus
God,
7.
his stats are so wrong. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care. He's been still doing this technique. It's like they... I realize the stats are broken. I really would have looked him up because, like, it says specifically in part of it, it's like, he takes particular pleasure in using his bite attack. I don't have stats for his bite attack. It's not in his stat block.
Probably a
for
basic
rare
rare yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is...
Like a D6, probably.
I know. They give me one stat block, and they're like, this is his stat block, and I'm like, this isn't his, like, stat block. So I'm sorry. This doesn't help me. Anyway, he's just gonna fucking stab
It's
at
like,
it.
why would he even want to bite when his sword does more?
I don't know.
He's
probably
vindictive.
sadistic. Yeah, he's sadistic pleasure in inflicting lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Stabbing a Khandes. Anyway, no. Crossbowing a Khandes. Ah, no, not this time. Some short swords at Ada. Jeez, no.
Good, because I don't have a lot of health left.
Ada.
I mean, we've been taking quite the beating, so Tantus, you've been hitting a lot.
I know. I'm just... I think I would have had him, like... I didn't realize the stab block was this broken. I'm sorry. It's just like, I was like, it's fine.
Well,
It's
also, we were trying to pull punches originally, and
Yeah.
you just can't with this guy.
24, 6 damage.
Okay.
And it's silver, so
Also-
it goes through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your
We're
tail
also
is silver?
ignoring moves.
Sardris.
My nat. So, I'm a shifter, and so I can enhance my natural attacks.
I'm just gonna...
I'm
and-
gonna burn a readied spell slot, and I'm going to touch a really large man next to me,
Thank you.
and you will heal 10.
That was actually not a bad roll. Well, actually, that wasn't that great. I just
No,
looked up
it
the
wasn't
roll.
great.
That's 10 more HP than you
Will-
have.
will you-
I
will
have
you- will you-
23 now.
Will the big man permit a gigantic Othiog from moving
Yes.
by? He'll take an attack of opportunity as he moves in here. Don't think it hits him. Let me just check. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, he tentacled at this rat and missed him, and then just moved in. Anyway, Avona.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's all I can do at this point. 5
Nice.
force
Ah,
damage.
damn! Okay.
Does that kill him?
No, of course it doesn't. Don't be
Put
ridiculous.
him down
Force
to
damage
0.
or magic damage.
Did any of you hit him beforehand when you were trying to do non-lethal? I can't remember.
We
I don't think so.
actually did.
Yes,
no,
I hit him
Khandes
with
did,
non-lethal.
like twice.
Alright,
Mm.
thump.
I'm gonna waterboard
Yes.
him again.
I'll
Chop his fucking head off at this
I'll give
point.
you the chat.
I'm feeding him
but
to the
first,
Ophioc.
one of the first attacks was Khandes, and Khandes hit a lot. It does a lot of damage. So
Yes, that's why I'm like, would he be unconscious? The answer is yes.
well,
So-
now we have an Ophioc to tame. Who's probably just going to eat him.
Yeah,
This
Khandes.
is a mess.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step there.
Mhm.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, actually, it won't matter. Actually, no, I won't, because... I should be able to hit that guy, right?
Yeah, you can hit that guy
punch?
within reach. Yeah.
No, not punch, hammer.
Oh, that one.
My
Yeah.
hammer's 15-foot reach.
Using, because you can use multiple of your squares, you can use a different
Yeah.
square and get the 15-foot, yes, on that guy.
Okay. Oh no, I guess this guy, yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd have. Oh yeah, you can use
From the
multiple
back
squares,
square.
So you
Yeah,
probably
I did.
could have attacked
I could have been hammering him and didn't think about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We don't use a lot of large, and I wasn't thinking about it either. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you just killing this man?
Well, I didn't switch, so yes.
He is deleted from existence then.
I feel like we can't really stop this.
Did you just splat the rat guy?
You just splatted the rat
At
guy.
this point, no. Let me put it this way. At this point, with the off-yog out, we're just gonna have to murder him, like, because they're all dead anyway. We can,
It's gonna eat them.
Good.
we can maybe spirit away.
Riziklov's unconscious.
Yeah, we can maybe spirit away the unconscious one. Maybe.
Mhm.
Well, we might be able to save the leader, really, too.
That, but also the leader's the one
Take
who's mentally
8
insane,
damage,
so-
Khandes!
Yeah.
Hey, fuck. Thought you were safe.
Oh, so that's the bite. That's not the crossbow. You're not being crossbowed, though.
Wait,
Down to
bite?
15 again.
I forgot they also have a bite, but I don't really care, so they just been short swording. Anyway, missing you, mate. Their bite is at, like, +0, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, but the bite missed, so it was the short
the
sword
bite
that
missed.
hit.
Okay, you're
Well, it
right.
was the light crossbow that hit you. I guess that one finally decided to try to bite you and didn't.
Wait. Yeah, you're
Oh, wait.
playing. This should
Wait,
be way
which-
worse.
Oh, the light crossbow hit me for 5?
No, the short
No?
sword hit you
Oh,
for
the short
8.
sword hit. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That was
this
most of
should
my
be-
healing.
I'll be
Hey,
honest.
you know,
In our benefit, Tantus missed
save
something.
Joe some hit
The bite at +0 that they should have been doing? Yeah.
Yeah, they
Right,
should have been
'cause
able
they
to
could have
short sword
been-
and bite every turn. Well,
They
Yeah.
haven't been hitting with a lot of short swords. They have been hitting Khandes here, and the crossbow's been hitting
Let's not forget we're
Khandes.
supposed to be level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely level 5, one of the dungeons. I think this is the level 5 one. I think this is the one of the
It
more
happens.
difficult missions. Yeah.
yeah. In some ways, it's probably for the best because we are underleveled, but
Yeah.
technically, we should have had like double the amount of attempted hits.
Yeah. Zardris, what are you
Me.
doing? Yeah. We've been going. We're almost done. We've been going
Are
on.
we?
Um,
It's been so long.
I know.
Yeah.
So many dead rat men.
I
Technically,
literally
only
can't do anything
technically
from
only
over
2
here.
are dead.
Yeah, that's true.
If,
Oh, actually,
if
wait,
you
I'm
could
gonna
try
fix
to hit this one and get him out of
Oh,
my
hey,
way.
he's stabilized over here.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
I'd have to
anyone? Are you sure you want to keep
run
going?
back in.
We're willing to stop.
I guess I can try and run back in and hit a
Uh-huh.
man.
Sure.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay.
I rolled so bad with my friggin' weapon this whole time.
He falls unconscious.
Take that, rat.
If you still have more movement, you could back up and then I could step
No, I can't.
forward.
Can't break
Oh.
the movement.
That's not-
Pathfinder.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you only
Yeah.
get one movement attempt.
Yep. So he's unconscious because of crit damage.
Hell
Anyway,
yeah, get crit.
Avoda. Red's technically the second one, so I can.
I
delete the
mean,
red
they're
one.
unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to help at this point? Hey,
Up to you.
What do I have? Do I have stuff? What's the dumbest
you
thing
do
I
the
have?
D3 ones just so you don't have to worry about
What's
wasting
the-
your
what's the-
spell.
What's the dumbest thing I can do?
Always a great question.
Waterboard.
I think that's what you can do.
I mean,
No,
the
no,
dumbest
no, no,
thing,
no, no,
the
no,
dumbest
no.
thing you
Acid.
could do is
Yes!
I missed.
Oh no!
Damn it.
I was about to say the dumbest thing you could do is run into melee combat.
Khandes.
You know what? Screw it. I just want to get this over and done with. I'm going
Mhm.
to step into the fire. If I take
Uh-huh.
some damage, I get
I'll
minus
cut you.
5 to fire damage anyway.
You're oh, you take a damage.
Oh shit! Basically dead.
I'm still at 14.
Yeah.
I'm going to hammer
The guy that's hitting
Our
you.
this
crossbow man?
bitch up there.
He's been
Paste him.
angrily shooting you this whole time.
Paste him.
uh.
Woo! Paste him.
Yeah, is it a
All
magic
right. Let's
damage
see
roll?
here. He technically doesn't die right away.
Is he down?
Oh, he's down.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Oh,
Surrender, last one.
Oh, that other guy you pasted. Well, how much damage did you do? He might have. I forgot his damage record for that guy you killed.
Oh, no, he's got a match. Oh wait, no, it has to be silver, not just match.
Yeah.
No, I had him down. Okay.
There's only one standing. I'm just like, surrender.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. This guy was doing things. He was hitting at the other one over there. The one that's still
he's
standing.
doing horrible things.
Tentacle. Wow. Bite.
Does he just eat the rat leader, man?
No, he's hitting this guy over here.
I can just eat that guy.
He's chewing on him. He's not really doing a lot.
I
just say, one of the tentacles will grab the guy that you had hit and kind of dropped, and just like draw into the mouth and be like, no.
Alright.
I feel nothing.
That guy might have been alive, but I'm saying he's dead now. Just to, you know.
I don't care.
I don't
This
feel
one
good
last
about
were
releasing
rat
that thing.
will be like,
Broke
Too
out.
high pitched.
You cut out. Yeah, you went too high pitched.
Okay, he's gonna be this guy over here. Why is this?
Lightning, it makes you feel better. Orthodox are neutral. They're
Oh,
not
okay,
evil.
well, I feel less bad.
They are a neutral creature.
Okay. I don't give a shit about these
They also
rare
were,
rats. They're awful.
for some reason, released into the sewers of this city to clean it.
Well, you can clean it of these.
Call off the
multiple
beast!
rats.
I shall surrender!
What did he say?
Call
Call off the
beast.
beast! I shall surrender!
Does it even matter?
I don't know if I have that much control over the beast, but I guess I can tell it to not eat the live ones.
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically speaking, only one is two is
Standing
dead.
up, living.
But only two were dead. Well, technically only one was actually dead. He ate the other one and made it die. So, you know.
I set one on fire.
Yeah, the one you set on fire is the only one that actually died. Because there's a couple that are close to death.
You can ask the Atheon to not kill them.
Yeah, I did. Do you mind only eating the currently dead ones?
Make a diplomacy check. I'm gonna just do that for this.
Why am I making this?
Yeah, why are you making
Well,
it?
because you're the next person.
You can have someone else make the diplomacy for you. If you want.
Does someone want to chip in so that way I help?
No,
I would help.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm raging. I don't know if I can.
Okay,
Wait. But you know what? I actually no, because of my abilities, I could.
Mm-hmm.
I can have a straight enough head to be like, yes.
Yes,
So
because
I'll just
you're
go-
not a full barbarian. You're a skald. You're a magician barbarian. You're like, oh, you
Okay, well,
only
I'll
eat
help.
dead ones.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah. I don't think a 14's going to convince him.
I don't think a 14 is going to convince it. This is correct.
Well, I'm going to pick up. I'm going to pick with my action. I am going to pick up this one, so that way I just can protect him, at the very least.
I mean, Zardra's, you get the choice of what you want to do. This thing is going to try to eat a lot of dying rare rats.
The one in armor is ours, I say. I can roll diplomacy if you want.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's not great.
All right. He's gonna. He's gonna try to keep attacking this guy here.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Uh,
I literally, I pick up. I'm
You
sorry,
already picked up
Yeah.
this
Uh-huh.
one. The leader.
Yep. I'm going to come back this way.
You just gonna drag him back that way. Okay. If you just want to like take some rats and leave the rest, you know.
I only want the leader because he had like fancy stuff on him and he was in charge or whatever.
He has loot.
We're not gonna make a martyr out of this rat, man.
All right, this guy dies.
This person content to let this off.
So,
Slaughter
just a
these
question:
rats.
was this all of the rats? Did we basically lure them all into like one place and have them?
No, this is just one. This was just the group that was like forming a resistance to like go against the surface dwellers.
Oh no!
Take that
I meant in this.
Oh yeah, no, this was all of them. Yeah. There was 2 here and 4 here, and their leader over like in here.
Yeah, because they went up this way and then came back down.
With these guys gone, there's no witnesses. The other rats might calm down.
Yeah, the usurper or whatever
And
usurper
They
is
weren't
gone.
upset.
He's dealt with, so
We could
the
make
old lady's
try to
gonna
see
be
if we can make a
happy.
deal with the other ones.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, and that's probably a better idea. We can go.
This
into
guy was
that.
literally insane.
Yeah, he
he
was like spouting nonsense, which is why I watered him, because I didn't want to listen to him talking. Don't let your villain's monologue, all right?
He was monologuing a lot. He really wanted justice for his people and stuff. Revenge against the surface, etc., all those kind of things.
We'll take him out to the plague boat.
You do have him prisoner now. We'll figure out what's going on after this. I mean, there's an epic battle between an Othyog and a were-rat.
I'll be nice and grab the one by my feet.
Yeah, he's still technically alive.
The
he
one
was
I
only
critically
he was
stabbed.
only at -1, so
Yeah.
I mean, he's stabilized. Look, I'm not gonna lie. You barely dropped that guy. His damage reduction kept him up pretty well. And this guy's stable too. So I mean, you cut away with three were-rats, and
The
one
one who
bird.
actually surrendered is getting eaten, but whatever.
One got eaten by an Othyog, the other got burned alive, and one got, he
I tried
got
to
smashed
save
enough
him.
he bled out. The one that Khandes hit the last time. He was at
Yeah.
2 after your attack, and so it's just picking you the entire time at 2.
He deserved to get smushed.
He did shoot you with a crossbow a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say we also grabbed the one that was still alive? The one
I mean,
over here?
No, I'm grabbing the one by my feet, and we can grab
Oh.
this
have
one
a
over
leader?
here.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
doing
how the
that.
epic battle between Othyog and Were-Rat will end up. It is an
It's
epic
one
thing.
were-rat versus an abomination
Well,
monster.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm going to tell you this thing. The Othyog can't really damage the Were-Rat very well because of its damage reduction.
Yeah.
Why do you think they were able to capture this thing? They really
I'm just
can't.
gonna grab the
True.
one by my feet, look at the other one, and go, "Good luck," and
mean-
leave.
The Othyog might just win out at attrition, and the fact that it can grab him and keep him bound and stuff
Yeah,
like
keep
that.
him
I mean,
bound.
to be fair, also the were-rat may just run away because he's got like a nice hidey hole right over here.
That's true. He might just escape, but who knows? That one dude who may or may not survive and escape and stuff, and we'll figure out what else is going on here and what this guy had in his +1 mithril rapier that he was using to stab
Oh
Khandes
man,
a
if
lot
only that
with.
was a scimitar, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Or we could sell it.
Uh-huh.
And then buy some.
Buy a scimitar.
Alright.
Trade it for a +1 mithril scimitar.
What's that
Yep.
armor he had? Just chainmail?
Chain shirt, maybe?
+1 chain shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, this +1.
Mm-hmm.
That's better than the one I'm wearing, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it would fit me or not.
It's
Magic
magical.
resizing.
Oh yeah, it's
Magic
+1,
resizes.
so yeah. I guess I would switch to the +1 one and get better AC.
My God,
Yeah.
his stat block is just so bad. It's so bad. He technically should have had a potion of blur on. Also,
I'm glad he didn't.
God.
Yeah, that would have killed us. There's
He
no
had,
way.
he had the potion of shield. He took a potion of shield of faith. That's why he was so hard to hit. He had a +3 deflection bonus.
Ah, okay.
Normally he just has 20 AC. It's
Once
fine.
we're not near a bunch of rat people, I can also heal us a little.
Yeah.
Well, some of us.
Well,
he could have
Yeah.
possibly also taken a potion of cure moderate
Yeah.
wounds.
I,
But
you know,
I'm
you
like,
did
it's a
summon
cure
some
moderate, and it isn't a
abomination
lot, so I'm like, I don't care.
I don't think we're going to be getting to another
Oh,
battle,
gosh,
so I'm
yeah.
going to spend my other spell slot and
Yeah.
drink some demon blood and heal 10 hit points in the next
What?
minute.
Ah, demon blood. It heals so
What?
well.
What?
I have a
It's
I have a
if you don't
spell.
drink it.
I'm drinking it.
It's infernal healing.
Yeah, I have infernal healing.
It's funnier that he drinks
It gives me
but-
fast healing 1.
But yes, you
Okay,
managed
we
to
should
take.
probably end.
We're ending. Yes.
I anoint myself by drinking it.
We'll
God
we'll
damn it.
take resolution of the back end of this next time. You will level up to 5. Congratulations.
Woo!
Yes. So
I
hey,
also level up?
were you already 5? I think we already
Yes,
had
I
your
was,
5.
'cause
Yes.
You told me to be fine.
Yeah, because I thought you were gonna come after the first mission technically
Yeah,
or something, you know, or like
apparently not.
yeah, it's fine. We got you a little early than I was thinking. It worked out fine.
Honestly, we needed it.
Yeah,
That's why you got a
probably.
fireball.
Yeah, so I have fireball.
I thought that was weird.
It did help at the rat swarm very well because that goddamn rat swarm, it died quickly. It could have been
Yeah, I
annoying.
rolled- Kinda
Honest,
low
well,
on
that's the
it.
thing. Isn't it like immune to single attack damage?
Yes.
That's why I'm like, I can't do anything. That is literally all my character
Yeah.
can do. That's my
You could have murdered it with the oil that Khandes set on fire. It was close, but
I know.
that one,
I figured it was.
the one didn't help. You needed to roll a little.
No, I know.
But then the
Yeah, I
burning
know.
hands definitely took it. Look, no, this was. It was unfortunate that I had an idea about all these missions, but I didn't realize this one was a little bit more difficult than the others. Apologies, because I was partially prepared on all of them. I didn't know which ones you were going to take, because there's a bunch of these. I wasn't as fully prepared. My bad. But you managed to defeat the were-rats and save, I guess, 3 of them, we'll say, and a 4th one probably gets away from an
Well,
Othiog.
We've saved 2 at least.
I mean, there's this. You could probably save this one and this one because they're both.
See, the
unconscious
problem
and
is
alive.
only me and Khandes are grabbing them. The other 2 are like,
Yeah, I'm not touching these.
frick it, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Well, we
So-
saved 2,
you know-
and we saved the leader. The leader's not technically dead.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Well, no, we saved. So I grabbed the leader. You
Oh,
grabbed
yeah.
one of them.
You can
then
probably
the other-
grab
I could
this
probably
one.
grab both.
Yeah, you're giant for a
Okay.
minute. Yeah, and can squeeze through here, out over to here, away from the Othiog. And the Othiog will eventually find
Okay.
its way out, and after eating some
Mo-
rat people and stuff. And anyway,
Momo
Joe, any
really
shout
needs to
outs? Joe, any shout outs? We'll
No.
figure
Yeah.
this out. Lightning, you're new. Any shout outs?
I'm new. I'll probably be here next week.
Yes.
Where I will set more things on fire as a cleric of the fire goddess.
Yeah, I'll probably position you at the bottom of the rolling sheet just to get you like there until we have a cell go off into the night. Momo, anything shout?
No.
Stuff. Worm.
Twitch.tv/DiamondWorm. That's Worm spelled WIRM.
Yes.
At DiamondWorm on Twitter. Yeah. Bye.
Me. Runs the channel. You're here. All right. All the shout outs of stuff below. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out on Twitch. It's late. This went very over. See you tomorrow or for other stuff for the rest of the week. Discussing Tabletop Saturdays every week, 9 p.m. for this show. All right. Bye, everybody. I'm going now.
Bye.
Okay. Tired.